fluffy braid. Like I could see it in his cheeks. Sam doesn't feel so embarrassed. But I think he was.
Oh, Paul!
What?
That's us.
Scared. Oh, what in the crib?
Oh my God. Run and get them then, Hazel.
My name is Sam, and that's not all. I got a pretty good show with my good friend Paul. So listen up to the chairman of the board. I talk to him and he talks to me. We talk a lot of shit, but you get it for free. So don't complain, these gadgets cost a lot. So now we're at the end of the song, and everybody knows what's going on. So here we have the chairman of the, yes we have the chairman of the board. Board.
Bow. Oh, Sam.
Sorry. Hiya!
Hiya,
Episode
Thanks.
7. Woo!
Thanks for joining us. Episode 7.
Hi everyone, we have nothing prepared for today.
No. Not really. I've got some total last minute stuff bunched together in half conversation, Sam.
Yeah. Sometimes works out well though when we don't have anything prepared,
Mhm.
I think. Because it can come across too forced, I think, when you've got something prepared. It comes across forced when you've got something in your head that you want to say. And you want to
you're
like
waiting for a
say it.
gap.
Yeah, and if you want to say it the right way, and yeah, but no. So where is this going to go, Paul?
Well, it was April Fool's this week,
Oh yeah,
and I have to say, I'm let down with April Fool's of nowadays, Sam.
I fucking don't like it.
I used to like it.
Yeah, I've decided I don't like it. Because like what happens is I usually get up in the morning and I've got like my wee news app and I go through and see what's happening on the
that's
day.
exactly the same
And it's
reason
like,
I don't like
I
it.
can't do it.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
And then like it's not like as much as like how would you say it, like private or personal April Fools to an extent. It's more like even companies are doing it. It's more of a thing like, oh, I wonder what April Fools are going to happen to me today. It's more like, I wonder what April Fools this company will put out. Like Nokia put out like the fake like handsets, and like apparently Samsung and some other company had these like tech gloves or something, and that was like an April Fool, and just everything. You're just like, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You just instantly don't believe it.
I saw something that was on the same day,
Mhm.
and I think this probably was a real thing, but it was like Saudi Arabia are now going to start treating atheists, some sort of piece of legislation. They can now treat atheists as terrorists, and I'm like, this is on April Fools. Like this could just be bullshit.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it's not though. I haven't looked back into it right enough. But I
I
just
don't
kind
know,
of
it could
have
be, but-
to. I just kind of have to ignore all the news on
I just didn't listen. I just didn't believe anything. I just became incredibly sceptical for a day.
yeah.
Just not trusting anybody.
Did you take note of any good ones though?
No, I never seen any good ones.
There was something Google Maps was doing something with Pokemon.
Oh, I heard about that, but I never I don't know, none
Yeah,
kind of
no,
blew my way. I was like,
I couldn't even look into it. I couldn't look. Oh, this might be interesting. I don't know if you.
alright, I thought this was something that was interesting. I was like, it's a fucking bottle opener or something. I brought it through from the kitchen for us.
Yeah, I don't know. Not.
And then
Well, it was good when you were a kid and like, you know, like, I don't know, you could be in school or something. You're like, let's play a prank on the teacher because it's April Fool's and we get
and you
to.
can't get away with it.
And then they introduced this rule of, oh no, if it's after 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then it doesn't
When
count.
did somebody says that to me as well? When did that come about? Has that always been a rule?
I don't know, maybe.
I've never heard that in my life.
I've heard it for like the past few years, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a new thing or if it was always a thing and just no one ever told me.
I don't know. I just don't like it. I just think it's. I don't know. I just never got anything out of it because as soon as like somebody would say something, I'd be like, nah. Like I just wouldn't believe it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have to the best way to do it is like to catch you off guard.
You know what? I used to enjoy it like before I sort of started paying attention to the news and like I get excited waking up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check what's going on in the world. When April's 1st, it's just like, oh, okay, so I can't do that now.
Aye.
Now I'm just gonna have to do something else.
Somebody's attempt at April fooling me this year, Sam, was telling me that I had shite on my shoe, and that was it. I just looked in and they went April Fools, and I went, all right.
Good one.
I know, it was fucking really imaginative, like pushing the boundaries and that, but not exciting.
Yeah, maybe we're just growing up, Paul. Maybe we're just getting older.
Aye.
come
Oh,
about.
I looked into it and it was just like it fucking just goes back ages and there's like loads of different stories about where it did come from and mistranslations of things and that. I was like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
There's too much hassle. I was like, I can't be bothered.
What I was interested though is did it start off as like it was just a joke, you had to tell a joke on that day, and now it's evolved to this thing where no, it's not, it's no longer just jokes. Now it's all about deceiving people. Like
Aye.
this fucking Google Maps shit. And there is some good ones. I remember last year there was a few good ones. I can't really remember what much of them were, but I remember like thinking, oh, that's pretty funny. Whereas now I'm just kind of like, oh, it's just a day I have to endure now. Fucking just bullshit.
Aye, I know.
And then
No, I
some of them
didn't
don't
enjoy it.
crop up till like ages later. Like there was the what was that site called? Firebox.
But then it's, I don't know.
Well, they did a thing with the Iron Man suit, and it was like, oh,
Aye.
we're going to be selling this. The real Iron Man suit is
Aye.
we've had all the weapons and stuff removed, but you can still fly in it, and it
I've
looks
seen
like
it as
Iron Man.
well, aye.
And everyone's like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, no, this is months ago. Look back, it was April 1st.
Aye.
Got uploaded. It's just a
I seen a thing in some car parking, like they fucking made them effects in like the 80s. Like it's not going to be hard to do nowadays. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. And I don't know if I should be a bit of a Nazi about it. Like it's probably not that harmful or not that bad a thing to have. It's just annoying now. Like I'm not.
It would be cool if, like, I don't know,
But
just fucking wasting time, mate. Sam, we just want the good news.
Time
Time wasting.
time wasting bullshit.
That is. But no, I wasn't that impressed with April Fools. I had a question posed to me today.
Shit, oh, hold on, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Alright, aye.
Someone could be watching this for the first time going, am I just supposed to know who these guys are?
Like Barry Scott.
Who's Barry Scott?
Hi, I'm Barry Scott.
Oh yeah.
He just expects you to know who he is.
Well, at least he introduces himself.
But who is he?
I don't know.
But he says it like he is somebody.
Yeah. And it's always a different
Hi,
guy as
I'm
well.
Troy McClure. It's the same guy. Even for the old ones.
No, it's a different guy, isn't
I'm
it?
sure it's the same guy.
I thought they changed the guy.
Maybe. They can't have because it's Barry Scott.
Well, he's just playing a fictional character though.
But the way he comes on, it's like fucking... Like, no, like, I'm Troy McClure, you may remember me from such films as... And all this kind
At
of
least
stuff.
Troy McClure's always been the same guy.
Aye, I know. He was always the same guy.
I mean, it's a good thing. This is actually a good
Do you know what?
opportunity.
Just put the lines on all night, Sam. If we've got nothing prepared, just open the lines up. We'll just go mad.
I suppose we could do. But then if people are tuning in later on, they won't know that it's now line time.
That's
Tell you what, we'll put it on if anyone's watching now and is thinking about phoning in or whatever. We're on Skype. It is Chairman of the Board, all one word.
I like
was
that noise.
the sound of me signing in. So, yeah, give us a call. If not, we'll announce it again at 10 o'clock. We usually start taking calls. But no, I was going to say it's a good opportunity though, because the sort of format that I had in mind for the podcast initially was I'll kind of go through my news app and I'll see if there's something, and we'll just kind of
talk
about that.
Well, I've got something. Somebody asked me a question today, Sam.
Okay.
And we actually talked about this for half an hour. Now, I don't know if that says it's a good topic or we were just really fucking bored. Right? What crisps do you put on sandwiches? What's your favourite crisp sandwich?
Fucking had that dilemma today.
Really?
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I don't know. Depends if you're putting something else in the sandwich. Because I made a sandwich today.
Well, you can if you want, but it has to be...
Oh, you can't do that.
That's what I thought as well. My colleague said that to me. Salt
If
and
it was
vinegar.
just salt and vinegar without the other stuff, then maybe. But yeah.
Well, they said to me, my colleague says to me, salt and vinegar, and I instantly was like, you can't put salt and vinegar crisps on a sandwich. I was like, it doesn't go. Like, I don't... You wouldn't go into a shop and look for a sandwich that was like salty and vinegary. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't like go into Subway and say, can you put salt and vinegar on my sandwich?
Yeah. Subway don't do crisps on the
No,
sandwiches.
no,
do they?
just like salt and vinegar, real salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't do that.
Although Subway do salt though.
Do they?
Yeah, they ask you at the end if you want salt or pepper.
Oh, I've not heard that. Oh well, they don't ask you for vinegar.
Wait a minute though, because they
Oh,
do
for
have the
fuck's sake,
sauces.
Sam, I've
They
no
do.
argument. This is my last thing here.
They do have the sauces.
Right.
I don't think
Aye.
they've got a vinegar sauce, but they
No,
might
but
have
like
a vinaigrette.
Aye. But you wouldn't put salt and vinegar on a sandwich if you're making it in the house.
Nah, I don't think so.
Like this person says to me,
have you ever tried to make your own crisps with salt and vinegar? Like you had a packet of plain
tried
crisps.
to make crisps with flavour, it didn't go very well.
But like if you ever get a packet of plain crisps and you're like, I'll just put a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar in here. God, I haven't done that since I was a kid, but it goes fucking wrong.
Does it?
It's just not the.
Is it just go soggy?
Must be a different type of vinegar or something.
Well, because you get them
It just
salt
makes
in a
the
bag
crisps.
packets.
Just makes the crisp soggy.
It fucking would. Do you remember them salt mixing? What were they, ready and shake or whatever it was? It was like a bag of plain crisps with nothing on them, and you got a bag of salt, and you got to put the salt in yourselves.
Yeah,
And sometimes folk would get like 3 bags of salt in their packet.
that's kind of a bit of a fuck you to the customer, though, isn't it? It's like,
Aye.
yeah, I mean, we could just mix it, but you do it.
But then the same company sells ready salted, and it's like the same thing.
Yeah, although, but that's salt as well, isn't it?
Aye.
What's the difference between plain and ready salted?
Ready salted's got salt in it,
Is
and
that-
plain's just plain.
But so okay, because I was thinking, is plain just ready salted? I
No.
don't know.
Plain crisps are just like
Do you know what you used to get?
what?
I never had them, but my friend was telling me about them. You used to get chocolate flavoured crisps,
What?
apparently, and they were all like brown and stuff.
No.
It wasn't that they were chocolate; it was like they were just chocolate flavoured. So it was
In this
just like,
country?
yeah, I think so.
Oh my god,
Sure, he was telling me he got them.
that's quite minging.
Yeah, we should. See, that's annoying because we could look for a picture of these things, but then we can't really
Aye, I know.
show anyone else. But yeah, Google chocolate flavoured crisps and let us know if it's a real
You
thing.
get them snap things, that are like, they look like Pringles but they're chocolate. Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
Oh well. Well, this person today that we were having the conversation with came out with this one, right? You take a roll, like a morning roll or something, right, and then like cut a hole in the top of the crust, right? Then hollow out the middle of the roll, right? Take all the dough out back through the hole, right?
So
So you've
is
got like a hollow roll.
So it's a donut,
No, because it doesn't go right the way through.
or just on the top.
Yeah, just like a hole in the top and then scoop it out. And I was like, this is like a fucking lot of work. And then put butter inside that, right?
Right.
Stuff it with salt and vinegar crisps, mash it up, and then eat it.
It's good when they're mashed up.
But fucking why not just cut the roll in half and just, like, why go to the effort of carving out the thing?
I don't know. I thought you were going to say like you put the butter around the edge and then you like melt it and it does something.
No,
It
we had
reacts
that.
in a way.
We made toasties at work today. They were incredible.
Yeah.
Aye man, with sweet chilli on them and cheese and chicken and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah. So that was a half-hour conversation.
That was fucking brilliant. What else? My next thing. This is my last thing, Sam.
Oh no.
I think it is my last thing. Is it? It's the second today. In 3 days' time, it's the 10-year anniversary of Kurt Cobain killing himself.
Right.
I think on the 5th. I'm sure it's the 5th. Did he kill himself? Any opinions?
I don't have I'm not conspiratorial about that.
Why not?
From what I've heard, it's just alright. He killed himself.
Aye.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I think
Maybe
folk
there is
are conspiratorial about it. I don't see, like it's just like I never bought the moon conspiracies. And I never bought the Kurt Cobain stuff. Like a lot of folks say like Courtney Love had stuff to do with it, and folks say like with the amount of like heroin that was in his system, like he couldn't have done it. But he was like a heavy drug user. Like he had obviously built up a like resistance
Tolerance.
to it,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tolerance. And
I see, but that's the thing, though. That's like such a speculative
mhm.
guess. You
And
know,
surely
he
when you
had loads
inject
of heroin on him.
wait,
So
surely when you inject it, like it doesn't take effect. Like it's not like he's done. Like he's not got time to like. How long does it take to pull a trigger?
no, I don't know. Is it because some people? Well, I've only seen this in the movies and stuff, like in Trainspotting,
Mm-hmm.
where like they inject it and then they're like instantly passed out before they can
Mhm.
even take like the needle out and stuff.
I've seen that.
So, I
But
don't
he's
know.
got a high resistance. But they were saying that like there was like a lot of.
But surely they would know from all the forensic stuff
Mm-hmm.
if he didn't.
Well, they didn't. Well, I don't know. I think there was like I've heard some arguments about like the position of the guns. Like the gun was like too long, like he couldn't have pulled it. But like he could have pulled it. I mean, like he's got 2 arms, like, and he's obviously got this like resistance heroin. Like he takes it that often. And
Yeah.
he was that heavy a user. Like he could have had the gun sitting there and then put it in and then just flip the trigger with his thumb or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. I seen a thing as well, like they're talking about, like they're going to reopen the case after new evidence has been discovered, and I was like, holy shit, what's fucking been discovered? I went on and they're like, oh, it's just like a box of photos that were taken from the crime scene that were never really looked at properly, or they were never developed. And I was like, well, you're not really fucking. But then the guy, like the police kind of guy, because he'd been looking into them, and because the 10-year anniversary, but he was just like, oh, we're just, look, we found them, we're not going to really do anything with them. But everybody was like, they're fucking going to reopen it and that. But it's quite a crazy thing. I mean, I think he killed himself.
So you have to think about it as well. There's like always some sort of gain from looking into a conspiracy. You know, like
I think the idea behind like the Courtney Love thing is like she was after his money.
Well, the thing is, you've got a lot of people that are his fans, and they don't want to believe that he sort of
would do it to himself.
Would do that. Would kind of because I don't know. I mean, it just lessens him, you know.
But see, like I've read like he had that kind of famous quote, like was it him that said it? I don't know if he originally said it, but he kind of used it, like it's better to burn out than fade away.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
And he always said that, like I read a book. It wasn't by him. It was by this guy called Charles R. Cross, and it's called Heavier Than Heaven. And like if you're interested in like the Nirvana stuff or Kurt Cobain, it's a really good book. Really
is that all about the conspiracy stuff?
No, it's just about. It's basically about what happened. Do you know what I mean? And he kind of like he goes to a certain point and he takes into like a like eyewitness accounts of people that he spoke to and things that did happen, and like kind of he based like a lot of it is on facts, and then he kind of fills in the blanks at the end. And like he says, like that Courtney Love, she had like a private investigator that was following him and stuff like that, and then like he disappeared, like he was in a rehabilitation kind of centre, a rehab centre, and he escaped and ran away and all that kind of stuff, and then went back to where he was from, and then he was in their mansion, and then friends of his went round. I'm sure it was like,
was Dave Grohl there as well?
He was there for a intervention. They tried to give him an intervention
on the day.
No, not that day. It was like 2 days before he was found. His old friend that was in like an old band with him or something, and I've got a feel, I don't know if it was this private investigator or somebody else was in the house, and like they searched the house high and low for him, and they couldn't find him. And then like he was sure as like they were coming out the driveway, kind of looked back and he seen somebody in the garage, like the garages were open, and he seen somebody in the garage, and like apparently that was like the last time they seen him alive, but it wasn't like a confirmed sight, and like they just like seen somebody, and then somebody came in to like do electrics or something, and then found him in the house, and like he'd left a note on his counter in the kitchen, and he addressed his like suicide note to this Boda, and that was like a childhood friend of his, like an invisible friend. And he addressed the note to this Boda, and like it's a really good book. It's got the like a kind of transcript to the suicide note and stuff in it, and a copy of it. But it's really interesting, and they just kind of. But like he'd said that like he was, like he talked about it when he was younger, like about how he wanted to grow up to be a rock and roll star, and then like die at the height of his fame, and then everybody would like adore him and all this kind of stuff. And he'd conducted like interviews with himself in his diaries for like music magazines.
Yeah.
So like he'd obviously thought and like planned out this kind of fame. And
see, it's something I've never looked into, and I think it's I think we've got a link here. I think it's to do with like I'm not really sure if I have any sort of gain either way out of if he did kill himself. It's kind of my life's the same. Like
I completely think the same. I just think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, but there's a thing with celebrities as well, and I mean, like, there's people that believe Elvis isn't dead.
Oh, yeah, I know.
There was and it's a weird thing. Like if it's like an idol or something, or if you've got a hero and they killed themselves, it's almost like you wouldn't want to believe that. So you're more susceptible to entertain any sort of notion. And Michael Jackson as well. Michael Jackson, there's crazy stuff with Michael Jackson about they think that he's now it's all to do with like they've got these pictures of this other guy, I cannot remember who it is, but they think that this guy's Michael Jackson, and they're doing diagrams where they're lining up like his face and the eyes and the nose, and they're like, look, it all matches, this is, you know, Michael Jackson, and you're just kind of like, it's not like, you know, just because his eyes and the nose line up, and you found two pictures that kind of they look that there's a similar shape and all
like
that
how
stuff.
many like Michael Jackson look-alike is there in the world?
But that adds to the conspiracy. That's the reason why it could be true, because he's already had plastic surgery. What if he did this mental thing? Whoa, we've got a call already. Hello.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, dude.
Hello, hello, hello.
I don't know, there's about a 20-second delay. We were talking about Michael Jackson. There's like conspiracy theories about him. I'm going to put your volume up, actually.
Yeah, I heard that bit.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, have you heard about the Tupac stuff?
Aye.
One sec. Just introduce yourself first.
Oh, I'm Stephen. Hiya.
This is Stephen. Woohoo! Like, right, okay, Tupac.
Oh my god, it's so mad. Like I actually spent, like, on one of my random internet nights, I spent like an hour or so listening to all these documentaries and stuff about it. It's just wrong. Like, for a photo shoot, he done this like neck slit thing where they pretended to slit his neck, and
All right.
in photos of him dead, this cuts in that on his arms and stuff where he was shot or whatever it was, were the exact same, and it was like picture perfect and stuff. It was just.
Aye, I've heard a lot about the Tupac thing as well.
I see. I've only heard like a little bit about it. What's the Machiavelli stuff?
Machiavelli was like I'm sure it was like an artist that he talked about Machiavelli, and then I think Machiavelli was supposed to be like his
Like his alter ego kind of thing.
Aye, it's something like that.
Because there's another rapper as well. It must not be Machiavelli. He must go by a different name.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a rapper just now that people are convinced, like, it sounds like Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
He just raps exactly like Tupac.
Aye.
He's talking about all the same stuff, and people are convinced that this is Tupac. But he's like recording it, and then this guy's going out and performing it.
Right. So like the recorders are different from the performer.
Whoa! Say that again.
So it's like too close to Tupac style, not to be him type thing.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all sorts of like, they've lined up the voice, all that stuff, but I don't know. I mean, whenever you hear about that stuff, I mean, you're not really dealing with experts. I don't think there's like the experts of, you know.
But like, folk can sing like other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like stars in your eyes.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, and especially if you're influenced. That's true though.
Aye.
But especially if you're influenced, like, and how influential is Tupac in the rap community? There's going to be other people.
Pretty huge, man.
Yeah, there's going to be people that sound like him. There's going to be people that talk about the same stuff that he talks about.
There's like instant emulation through like exposure to people, so it's an ever increasing amount of admiration. It's the same talking back to like idolising people and how it affects people differently. It's just if your hero dies, you're going to want to emulate them even more, again, to make them live on and all that.
Yeah.
But Tupac did. He wrote a lot of his songs were about like the afterlife and coming back for the dead and fucking rising again and all that shit.
And there was like some Illuminati stuff as well, wasn't there?
Aye.
In fact, I think he had an album or something like that, or maybe a song called Illuminati. Is that right?
Aye, that rings a bell. I feel like I need to look into all this again.
So there was like Illuminati, but yeah, it kind of.
I don't listen to hip hop.
But it goes. It's weird though. Like people do, and it's the same with Nirvana. I don't know if there's anyone like necessarily out there that people think is Kurt Cobain. This is really
I don't
him.
think there's aye.
But you get it with Elvis. People think, oh, he's still alive. I've seen him walking about.
Well, you do get quite a bit of that sort of thing, but then again, like, there's like how many billion people, and like somebody's got to look like somebody else at some point.
Aye, that's it.
Yeah, in fact, there's a thing. What was it called? It's like celebrities that look like people from the past.
Aye, I've seen some of them. Aye,
and it's like comparison videos. Like,
like Leonardo DiCaprio is no one of them, is he?
I don't know if he was one of them. Justin Timberlake was one of them, and the guy that looked like Justin Timberlake, like a really old photo. I'm looking at it and I'm going, that fucking is Justin Timberlake. Like, it just looks dead like him.
Aye.
Some of them are really good. But it just shows you, yeah, I mean, you can have, like, I mean, it's quite crazy that hardly any people look alike, you know, considering we all have so much of this similar sort of makeup, you know, we've all got two eyes. A lot of people have the same colour eyes, but then it's like, and it's usually subtle things like, you know, we have different, you know, finger prints and all that stuff. But the fact that you hardly ever, unless they're twins, the fact that you hardly ever get people that look the same, that's kind of, that doesn't seem normal.
I suppose you do, but how often do you get to compare the two? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there could be, like, I seen a guy when I used to go to college, and he was a fucking spit at you, Sam.
Yeah.
Like, really, no, he didn't go to college, he went to...
Well, definitely
he used to come
now.
into the cash and carry, and he was a spit at you, but he was like from Pakistan. Honestly, like I literally can't tell you how much you look like Sam.
So he was the brown me.
Aye.
I've seen that many a time.
We've seen a guy one time in Tesco's who looked the double of my granddad. Like just looked exactly like him.
It happens.
It does, yeah. It happens. There's another sort of thing on the line of conspiracy theories. Have you ever heard of any of the Sandy Hook stuff?
Sandy Hook.
That was a school shooting, was it not?
Yeah. There's
I can hear the keys rattling there, Stephen.
Sandy Hook. I'll get clued up. Give me 2 seconds.
I was actually looking for more porn, but whatever.
Just don't put them in the same search. We'll get in trouble.
Oh God.
I've got a bit of a Sandy Hook.
Well, there's all these.
My mind didn't even go there.
There's all these conspiracy theories about it, and so I'm before we did the podcast, Wednesday night was a boring night for me. So you'd sit and watch all these videos on the Sandy Hook conspiracy theories, and some of them are crazy, but a lot of it's to do with believing that it was all actors, right? There was not enough pictures of the people that were coming out the school,
right,
and whatever. So there was no. And I guess it's another way of seeing what we're talking about with like Kurt Cobain. They don't want to believe that he's dead, and so it's kind of similar in that respect, where they don't want to believe that someone just goes in and kills all these kids. It has to be this kind of, I don't know if the false flag is the right kind of thing, but you know what I mean, just this false event,
yeah,
that then could lead to hopefully decriminalising the guns and all that stuff. This is what they're framing it as, and so they don't think there was any kids killed. It was all like they were bringing out kids on stretchers, and it was all dolls. It was all pretend, and it's all these actors and like all the families. Because you do have like, fair enough to the conspiracy theorists, you do have some creepy people there, some like kind of people that don't look normal. Yeah. You know, like there's the video footage. It's kind of weird. Like one of them's was a groundskeeper or something like that. And this guy's just a bit nuts. The other one was one of the dads. This is the kind of famous footage. If you type in Sandy Hook conspiracy theory, this is like the main sort of crux of their conspiracy.
I've never heard anything about this being a conspiracy. It's quite interesting.
There's the dad, one of the dads. He's doing like a sort of press conference thing, and the camera kind of turns to him as he's coming out, and when he comes out, he's got this big laugh, this big smile on his face. He's like joking, like kind of tapping his buddy on the back or whatever. Just like he just doesn't look like anything's wrong with him. He looks like he's having a good time. And then the camera's like turned, now looking at him, and he gets up to the podium, and his face just completely changes, and it goes into this. It almost looks like a rehearsed thing. And
who was he? Sorry, a groundskeeper? Did you say?
No, the groundskeeper was a different guy.
Right.
If he was even a groundskeeper, whatever he was. I think was it the coroner as well. He was also a bit wacky. Whereas like he kept talking, and like he's a big bald guy, and he's talking away, and then all of a sudden he'd do this weird laugh just out of nowhere, and like this quirkiness, and it's like you're just watching these and you're like, these aren't real people, like, you know. Now I don't believe the Sandy Hook conspiracy stuff, but you kind of see where they're coming from. These are weird looking folks, like, you know. But then again, we're used to seeing people on TV that are like, you know, actors, and we're not used to seeing real people act in ways after they've been, you know, through a big trauma and stuff like that. We don't know how people act. Maybe this guy laughing that's coming out, maybe that is normal. Maybe that is what people do.
Hysteria or something.
Yeah. But it does look strange. It does look like he's not upset as what you would expect him to be.
But have you heard the new one?
What's that?
This Malaysian airplanes thing.
Right.
Like, apparently the American guy, because there was one American, fucking the hero. He was on the plane apparently, but he apparently put his phone in his arse and was sent.
Right.
Why?
Oh, you've not cut off, have you? Oh no. You might have cut off here. Yeah,
look at the NSA, fucking shot him down.
That was it. We got sent a link as well. I've got to look at that.
It was a picture.
It was a picture. Do you see it? Did you?
Of chili and chocolate crisps, Walkers.
Oh wow.
From Crisp there. crisp premium blue.
Oh, jelly and chocolate. Yeah, there was that. But the one that I was talking about was from like years ago, where it was just chocolate. But I suppose that proves that you can get, you know, chocolate flavored crisps. Kind of crazy. I don't know. Maybe they were good. I don't know.
No.
Will we try calling Stephen back there?
Sure.
I don't think he meant to get cut off. I don't know how the fuck we got. Oh, there we go. Yeah, didn't they find the
plane?
1 second, we'll see if this works.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Sorry about that, man. My laptop died.
No bother. You were saying the Malaysian, the guy had the phone.
I didn't care what you were saying after that, but I'll continue. Apparently, the flight obviously went missing for a few days now. It's the American fucking hero guy and the wife. Like, I heard interviews on Radio 4 where weeks before, and she's going, "Oh, I can feel his presence. He's still alive." Kind of like the American spirit and all that shit. But fucking.
I think I saw that interview as well. I saw one of them anyway, where they were like,
then
yeah,
it's come out in the Malaysians are actually hiding a lot of the stuff about it. But now there's been reported images sent back to his friend, because the guy was clued up. He worked for IBM, so software design. He would have known about the whole iPhone thing, in which an iPhone, when you take a photo with your GPS locators on, it imprints it in the photo. And and apparently he sent messages and photos and all for his phone that he had secreted in his anus. It's an iPhone 5 right enough, so it's a bit slimmer than the 4.
Is this an advert for the iPhone? This one will go way easier in the... Anyway.
But so he sent this message and that, and apparently he knew he's in a secret fucking American naval base or something in the Indian Ocean.
Did they not find, the last thing I saw on it was that they found the debris, or there was images of what they thought was debris?
They never. I don't think they got anything confirmed as debris though.
How in the name of fuck are they going to know what debris for an airplane looks like? I mean, we've seen them try that with the Pentagon.
It's got a point.
That's it.
Like, they've scattered some fucking tissues on the flare. Look, it's folk deed. No, it's not. But
I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah,
I've tuned in regularly, you know, just every now and again. Irregularly, I should maybe say. But,
I don't know. I haven't heard any crazy stuff about it. I just heard that like the guy that was a pilot was a bit mad, and then I heard some stuff about like apparently he'd been like he'd like hijacked the plane or something, or went somewhere else to like and took the guests on like some paradise mystery tour or something. Which is a bit fucking batshit crazy, but that was one of the theories I'd heard. Like,
at one point they said on the news they were excited because this Australian warship was going out, right? And it's looking at this 100th of the Indian Ocean, and they were so excited because this one had a black box finder, like detector tool. And I was thinking, why did fucking everything know that if they were looking for a fucking plane?
But then did they not stop it transmitting and that, and that's why they didn't know where it was?
No, the black boxes.
They can't stop that if you're transmitting.
I don't think they can touch. They can't fuck with that as far as I know.
The black box is like sealed and it emits for like X amount of time. But that's why they're rushing to find it. So I thought they would have been checking the black boxes to start with. And if they can track a fucking cell phone to like 10 feet, it's fucking. I mean, I can do it. I can go to find my iPad or whatever and find it sitting in the fucking living room. So why can they not find a fucking full ship airplane full of people?
Aye.
Yeah. See,
maybe it's just underwater they can't find it though.
I mean, I don't know enough about it. I can't really contribute to the conspiracy or to the true story either way. I guess I thought it was kind of over. I thought when I saw that thing a few days ago about the debris, I thought that was them kind of finalising it, like this is it kind of over now. But it's still going on, you're saying? I
was just looking at it there today on BBC News. It's still, nobody really knows anything. I seen it wasn't even this week, I think it was last week. Before last week's episode they were saying on the news that like some of the people in Malaysia that are kind of were holding like a hunger strike for it, and I was like, well, what the fuck is that going to do?
Well, did you not see the bit where the Malaysian families were like like, tell us what's going on, and they got dragged by their hair.
Aye.
They got dragged by their hair out of the press conference.
Maybe it's Korea. Korea's doing some batshit stuff there now. Are they not like shooting at South Korea because there's some kind of army exercise going on over there with the American army?
I saw something about North Korea and South Korea.
Apparently, like the US Army and South Korea are having like some kind of army training exercise, and it's the biggest one that they've ever kind of done in that area. And North Korea's like sending missiles at them, or like one day they launch fucking like shitloads of mortars into like South Korea. But like they've they've got like a truce between North Korea and South Korea, and they've shot missiles at them before, but like the South Korea never retaliated.
Yeah. Oh, I think shit could kick off between them quite easily.
But I was chatting to Ryan Green about this during the week, and like he made the point, like, you don't actually know what North Korea are like capable of. Like, fair enough, like when you watch the documentaries, like it doesn't look like they've got anything.
Yeah.
Like they look, but you don't fucking know what they do have. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it's all part of their ploy. You know,
they've got a huge army.
They're putting across to make it look like they've got hardly anything, but they actually have loads.
Aye, it could.
But then there was that, like we spoke about this before as well. But the photo, they photoshopped a photo of their naval base where
I never seen that.
It was like a copy and paste job of all the boats. It was like they maybe had like 3 boats, and they did like this copy and paste job, and it was like it got analysed, and they're like, yeah, this is Photoshop. They don't have all these boats.
Aye.
But I'll go back to the Sandy Hook thing.
Aye, please.
Because there was something else I had about it, and I can't quite remember how it went, but I'll try and explain it. So there was loads of stuff anyway about the actors and all that stuff. Because it wasn't just the dad and all that.
Mm-hmm.
There was also like the kids that they said had died. It was all like there's photos and stuff like that, and they're all comparing it with photos of other kids.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, there was like one of the videos I saw. I think it's crazy. I might be wrong. I think it's batshit crazy, but it was like the Super Bowl halftime show, and it had this like big parade with all these kids, and this guy was going through every single kid in this parade and saying, that's this kid from these pictures and the Sandy Hook stuff, and he went through every one of them. I think it's nonsense, but who does that? Who sits and like, you know, can't watch the Super Bowl because he's like, halftime show comes on, he's like, that's a fucking kid's face Sandy Hook. Go get my rewind button.
Maybe it was on his. Why would his rewind button be somewhere else?
I know. I was just about to say the same thing.
But the one that I liked, that I thought was quite interesting, was the Batman. If you type in the Sandy Hook Batman conspiracy, now this is what I'm saying. I can't quite remember how it all, what the story of it is, but it's to do with Batman. The what's the second one? The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, the one with the Joker.
Then Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. Aye. So the Dark Knight, they released a special edition of this the map of Gotham. Right?
Right.
And there's a bit where in the film, Commissioner Gordon, when they're talking about the bomb, there's like, where's the bomb and all this stuff, and he's like, we believe the bomb to be here or whatever, or the attack or whatever, it's going to be here, and he points on the map, and then they've done like a freeze frame and they point in the map, and then if you've actually got the special edition DVD with the map that you can pull out, it's like the bit that's circled for there to be an attack, the name of the street is Sandy Hook, right? And then if you take that map and overlay it over Google Maps, the bit that's circled is the school, right? And I think there was something else to it as well. There was more than that, but that's like, I'm not encouraging anyone to go out and believe any of this stuff. But if you're bored and you want to,
that's crazy.
You want to take an interest in it.
And
the Batman map thing was.
And did that come out before or after Sandy Hook?
I have no idea. I would assume before.
Before.
Oh yeah, it would be before. Yeah.
So that's like claiming like it's preempted kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was instructions, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think though. I'm sure there was more to it than that. It wasn't just that.
And how many folk did Sandy Hook? Like how many kind of killers were there? Or gunmen or whatever it was?
They're saying it was the lone gunman. I can't remember his name. It was a kid. He like supposedly had met. This is another. There's like it bleeds over into the conspiracy theories about the guy that went to the showing of A Dark Knight, or it might be Dark
Remember
Knight
there was a
Rises.
shooting in one of them
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It bleeds into that because he was the same sort of protagonist, if you want to call it that. You know, the gunman. Him and this other guy. The weird thing is the guy. I can't remember these fucking names, but the guy who shot up the cinema. He was doing all these videos. Like he had a lecture or something like that he'd given on mind control, and all about the government and whatever using drugs and stuff like that to manipulate people's minds and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the same sort of stories came out about the Sandy Hook guy as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch the guy in court. Oh God, I wouldn't be able to do this big elaborate conspiracy theory justice, but it's like there's also stuff to do with he dyed his hair orange and he tried to look like the Joker and all that stuff. But then when you look at him in court,
he looks nothing like it, eh?
Well, he looks fucking not there. He looks like as if he's been, as if they've gave him something. You know,
right.
He looks out of it.
Uh-huh.
And it's like then it's like kind of weird that he's talking about all this stuff and then there's this one I'm saying it bleeds into itself because the lawyer who defended this guy from the cinema shooting, everyone's saying this is one of the actresses that's in the Sandy Hook. She's one of the mums, and they're like doing the comparison videos. I don't think they look that much alike, but this is like it's one big massive conspiracy theory to do with Batman. The Batman shooting, I can't remember that guy's name, and then the Sandy Hook thing as well.
That's a bit fucking
and
mad,
there's a big massive conspiracy about that, which I'm saying I can't do it justice because that was ages ago that I was watching those videos. Why did I do it to myself?
Like,
why did I watch that shit?
A bit off subject, but I'm thinking about like some of the things, like the worst of thought of conspiracy stuff about films, and you've got like Back to the Future 3, where the wee boy points at his crotch. You seen that?
oh yeah, I've seen that. I don't know about the conspiracy theory around
but
it.
like
I don't know this one.
This is like
it's if you can get the video up while you're doing this, man, it's pretty funny.
Unfortunately, we've not got it set up so that we can show video on the thing.
No, you didn't need to. You just have to fucking watch it.
All right.
Right, I'm going to have a look at it, Stephen. What am I looking for?
I'm trying to think.
It's like right at the end of Back to the Future, right at the end of the film where
where the train comes back over the bridge.
Yeah, and because it's Doc shows up and he's got is it his kids?
Oh, the kids are in the train, and it's like a flying train.
Just search Back to the Future creepy kid.
Yeah,
and it's the top result.
And just for everyone else watching, it's basically this kid. What's it he does? He points at his...
He waves you in, he does
oh yeah, he does a little
I'm
wave.
feared
and
to
then
watch this.
Points at
Is
his...
this going to be like the fucking bit where the Munchkin hangs himself in The Wizard of Oz?
What?
There's a thing about the Munchkin supposedly hanging itself in the woods on a scene in The Wizard of Oz, but
Sounds
apparently,
good,
well, this
It's been edited out of the DVD though.
No, that's not what I heard. I mean, I don't know what I
Because
heard.
we watched it one day, and it was right. Wait a minute, till I tell this story. We watched it one day, and I showed somebody on YouTube, and you see them kind of walking away from I'm sure it's after they get. Is it the Tin Man? I'm not sure. Or it could I could be wrong, but they're walking away into the kind of background, and then there's a backdrop of trees and that, and you clearly see something hanging off a tree and that, and they say it's a munchkin, and it does look like it. But then we watched it in the DVD because we were watching the DVD that day. I was like, oh, you see the fucking munchkin, but it's not in the DVD. They thinged it out, and there's an emu or something walking about in the background.
Well, I'm trying to think of how the ways it could have happened, but because there was a conspiracy theory about it, and maybe when they released the DVD, they thought, let's just remove that because it's just it's bringing us loads of hassle. That may have happened, but what I had heard was they then, this was a conspiracy theory for ages, but then they remastered the film and redid everything, so it was all high definition and what the best quality that you could get from the film that they had. And then
now you can see his fucking shoes.
Well, no, now you can see that I can't remember what it was supposed to be. But it was something else. And apparently it's quite clear that it's something else.
I've heard that as well, but when I looked at it, it clearly looks like there's something hanging down, and it looks like there's something hanging from something, right? But then when we watched it in the DVD, and like I'm sure this must have been like a remastered DVD because it looked completely different. That there was like you could clearly see a bird walking about, and it looked like like a big bird, like an emu or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's quite weird. Now, I'm going to watch this thing then. I'll show you. I'll see if we can see that thing. Right, so Doc Martin's in the train, 2 kids. What am I looking for, Stephen? Here.
I'll show you. It'll do the zoomy in bit and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
you'll
cool.
see, I'll show you when it comes in. It's a
But
kiddie
it
sort
is
of.
quite creepy. It's totally unnecessary as well. It's just weird.
I see him. Oh, I see him.
Yeah, I think
That
that
is a
was
bit
it.
weird.
But I don't know, is that just a kid being a little weirdo? Like, did he get dared to do that by one of
He
those?
says something as well after it.
Come with me if you want to live.
No, like he moused something. Like it's not in the slow motion bit. Creepy bastard.
I like how it ends the video with "What the fuck?"
Look at this, Sam. I'm sure like he moused something. Watch his mouth like a couple of seconds after he does it.
This is intense.
It is intense, Stephen.
You have to post the link.
I know. I'm just hoping everyone else is now checking out this video while they're listening to this.
Or put it on the annotations. I'm watching it as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just kind of goes.
He does say something. I don't know.
Probably
But-
beans.
I don't know. That's just could easily just be like, someone said to him, "Oh, go do this," or it could just be that he's a bit of a weirdo and that's what he likes
Hey,
to
little
do.
kid, point at your crotch.
What was the other film? There was Wolf, Teen Wolf or Wolf and
Is that with the guy with his dick out?
yeah.
Aye.
What was that film? Was that Teen Wolf?
Aye, Teen Wolf.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox again. What the fuck is going on?
It's actually a woman, apparently.
What, the hanging munchkin? I'm looking at it now as well.
No, I'm not looking at the hanging munchkin. I'm looking at the hanging penis for the Teen Wolf guy.
Is a woman?
It's apparently a woman.
The penis is a woman?
I don't know.
See, it's weird now that we can get stuff like in high definition and really like,
Mm-hmm. Right, Sam.
just dissolve all these conspiracies while we're looking at here.
The munchkin.
The scene.
The scene.
I feel like our viewers are really left out here.
Right, see, you can tell that's like quite an old quality one. See it in the background, look?
Yeah, yeah.
Just under where my thumb is.
Aye. No, I mean, I've seen that. I've seen the old footage. Just cut to the new one.
See, it doesn't look like... In the new one, it looks like there's like a bird in the trees or something like that.
I'll maybe show you the new one as well. No?
I don't know.
As you clearly see, in the back is something of dwarf size swinging. Something of dwarf size swinging around.
Then it's zoomed in. You see it zoomed in?
Well, this is still the old footage though, isn't it? Yeah, that looks fucked up. That looks
It looks
weird. I don't know,
let me see if I can see the remastered
Try and
one.
get the remastered one.
And the thing is, it totally swings. So
Aye, it doesn't
obviously
move.
It's hanging.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a bit of tree that fell off.
See, I'll need to see the remastered one again.
Aye.
But even I don't know if there's any conspiracy theory around that. Like, because the conspiracy theory would be, yeah, what they wanted to do was they wanted to kill him off and have nobody know about it. But we managed to find the footage, and that could have just been some dwarf had enough.
Aye.
Fell out with his wife, like
A drunk midget.
maybe just drunk.
Although, see the munchkin, it looks like it's wearing like a dress type thing.
Aye, like it's covered up.
It's a witch.
Could be
It
a
might-
witch hanging.
Might be symbolism about the death of the witch or something.
It's put in there intentionally, but then we all worked out, and then they're like, no, that's not meant to be in there. We don't know what that is. But yeah, no, there's always kind of weird stuff in films. There's like, have you seen all the 9/11 stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When I say weird stuff in film, there's always stuff you can point to as well and go, that's weird. It doesn't mean there's anything to it.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, have you seen all the 9/11 symbology in films?
No.
What
I've
is
not
it?
seen it in films. I've seen like the
And
kind
then they'll show
footage
you.
of.
Well, then they'll show you footage of like the Terminator, right? And the Terminator's going like, I think it's Terminator 2, and he's going under. The truck's going underneath this bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a signpost, and it says 9/11.
Oh my god.
Oh my! Really? It says
Can we, look at
9/11.
can we watch that on YouTube as well, Sam? I
Uh,
really feel like we need to see that.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, you could just pick up anything. Like,
Aye.
I mean, the only thing that you can give sort of attention to, or even the mildest bit of attention, would be like when there's something else. It can't just be, oh, something says 9/11. fucking 9/11s. They're numbers.
Mm-hmm.
They happen to exist out there in the world. They can crop up anywhere in any order. Like,
think about this though. 40 minutes ago it was 9/11.
oh shit! Blew my mind.
And Kim, what happened at 9/11? My laptop died.
Oh my god, we're uncracking it here. I know that was because we were talking about. That was the NSA who cut off your laptop. That was
that's what we thought.
what we were talking about.
Right.
Sandy Hook and all that. No, it was some of the like. Okay, there's the Simpsons cartoon. Have you seen that still? There's like the Simpsons. It's Bart or Lisa, I think, one of them, holding up a magazine, and it's like, let's go on a tour of New York.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something like the, what is it? It's like the $9. Is that right? And $9.11 or whatever it was. Tells you the price of the tour, and it's like no, that's right. Sorry, it's $9. But then the Twin Towers are there in the background that make it say 9/11, because the Twin Towers are like they look like a pair of ones, and you're like, okay, it's making 9/11 out of the Twin Towers.
Aye.
You could maybe say that there was something there,
but you've got to remember that episode aired on the 21st of September 1997.
Well, that's it though. They're saying that they're predicting it. They're saying that in the media, because the media is all owned by the Illuminati, that some people in the media are trying to let us know that they know what's going on. So you could say, okay, well, they're making the 9/11 out of the thing. Then there's another one. Now, I don't think these are any sort of legitimate form of evidence of anything, but I'm just telling you what's out there. So the other one was, do you remember that cartoon Doug?
I've never watched it.
I've
heard of it. Was it crap?
Aye.
Well, it was the same guy that did the voice for Fry on Futurama. Really? Yeah. He's
awesome.
He's Doug. And so there's an episode of Doug where he goes round to these. They're supposed to be twins. I don't know. And they're like really annoying and stuff, and they're really into their video games. And Doug's just kind of sitting there on the bed, and he's kind of getting bored and stuff. And they stick on this video game, and the video game is this Illuminati symbology stuff, where it's like, was it pyramids, all seeing eye, and all that stuff. And then Doug, because he's bored, he's like kind of waiting. He looks at the clock, and the clock just happens to be set to 9/11. But you can imagine people watching this and getting a feeling like they've uncovered something.
Mm-hmm.
They know something's going on. But I was thinking, like, why aren't they all jumping on Lost? Like, because near the end of Lost, there's a lot of hieroglyphs and a lot of some, like, I guess what you might call Illuminati symbology. You could probably derive it somehow. But the thing is, it's a thing to put in a film or a TV show.
Aye.
Like, if you're gonna have like an old civilization like that they discover in any kind of film and any kind of TV show, what will you go with? Oh, you'll go with like
the Egyptians.
The Egyptians and all that stuff. What's that film with Nicolas Cage?
National Treasure.
National
Face
Treasure.
Off.
Now,
I want to take my face off.
and I want to put John Travolta's face on.
Face. Was that the film where they went to the weird jail and they had magnetic boots?
No, that was Super Mario. No, but National Treasure, right? The logo of it is the all-seeing eye.
Right.
Now, obviously, it's the fucking all-seeing eye, because it's all about, like, that's what the film's about, like the fucking Egyptian ancient, what did they call them? Ancient treasures, stuff like that. You know. So the all-seeing eye's there. Of course it is. It's a fucking film about that. And people will be like, yeah, this is all-seeing eye. It's Illuminati stuff. Have you seen this thing? And it's like the fucking poster for the film. Like, they're not trying to conceal anything.
Have they watched the film when he gets the fucking glasses and they're like,
or like then they'll point to like Tenacious D as well, the Tenacious D film.
Right.
Like, they've got hats with like the all-seeing eye in it, and they'll take like a screenshot of the film and they'll zoom in on the all-seeing eye and they'll be like, oh, look, Tenacious D are in on it. No. Maybe Tenacious D are fucking aware of the conspiracies that you guys have been fucking holding on to for however long. And that's why they're wearing the t-shirts and they've got the symbol on the guitar and all that stuff. Like, do you know what I mean?
Folk will just hold on to anything that they see.
Yeah.
Like a wee snippet in a movie.
It's like pulling at straws, like really trying to build some sort of conspiracy theory here. And I don't know, I mean, I used to find it entertaining, like, because it's worth at least knowing what other people are thinking, you know. But I don't know, it's just it's getting to be too much, you know. And what's it? Jay-Z is another one. His record label is called something like Illuminati something or other.
Right.
And he's all like, you know, he's like, he wants to be the Illuminati, and all he's basically saying is like, yeah, all that.
Is it not like Rockefeller Records or something?
Oh, that's right, Rockefeller Records, which the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, this is all who makes up these are all the dynasties that make up the Illuminati. But he's got all sorts of, I'm sure he's got songs with Illuminati in it and all this stuff, and people would look at that and be like, oh, this is it, this is the proof, he's in on it.
Aye.
And it's like, no, he's fucking talking about the same stuff that you're talking about, you know. Alex Jones, I'm gonna get a clip of Alex Jones talking about the Illuminati and then post and go, see, he's fucking in on it.
Well, that and Jay-Z's like hand signal things like the all-seeing eye.
Yeah, but he knows, like, that's why he's doing it. He's doing it because he knows it's a thing that people are looking out for.
If he really was in the Illuminati, right, the rest of the Illuminati guys would be like, that's why the fuck did we invite this guy in? He's like plastering it everywhere, like he's fucking doing the signs. He's fucking, can we blackball him or something? Like, fucking get rid of him.
Oh, we can't blackball him, that's racist.
And that's why he's still in the Illuminati.
One red, one blue.
Who's the other one? Kanye West.
Aye, he talks about
it.
But he's on, is he not on Rockefeller Records as well? He talks about Rockefeller stuff.
But
that guy's out his nut, man.
Yeah, he is fucking off his tree.
I heard a thing a while ago about he was like getting a movie script wrote for him, and he was playing like Jesus or Yeezus in the movie, and he specifically, like, there was like notes that he'd made on this script, and like he was talking to God in this fucking one scene, and he like wrote like a circle around like God's name and wrote like, Liam Neeson must play God.
And if Kanye says it, that's the thing though. Kanye West, I don't know how much people know about Kanye West, but he's a fucking psychopath. Like,
did you see that interview he did with was it Alex Zane?
I think so.
Or Zane Lowe? Zane Lowe.
It wasn't Alex Zane, yeah, it might have been another guy.
Zane Lowe, aye.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird,
where
man.
they're kind of like at a recording studio.
Aye.
Yeah.
He fucking goes everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. He's a fucking crazy guy. Now, he calls himself a futurist, right? And he's like, you don't even know, man. You be talking like 5 years from now, you be looking back at this interview, and you be like, he called that, he called that, he called that. And you're like, you haven't fucking said anything yet, other than that you're a futurist and how great you are. You've not made any predictions to then go, you will be looking back in 5 years and go, yeah, he called that, he called that. And then he's like, yeah, y'all be talking 5 years from now, y'all be walking about with the leather jogging pant. the leather jogging pants. This is now when he says he's a futurist, he's not fucking Jacques Fresco. He's not like Ray Kurzweil. He's not talking about all the great things that are going to come in the future. He's talking about the future of fashion.
I know.
That's fucking completely arbitrary. Like,
he's fucking off this planet, man. Honestly,
he thinks he's going to change the world. He thinks he's going to be looked at as some sort of messiah. Like, yeah, sandals with jelly in it. No one ever thought of that. Like, fucking.
Did you see the gig that he did with a mask on?
He does all of them.
That's the thing. He does like.
Because
however
they can see his face on every magazine, but they should appreciate his voice while he's there. His face isn't getting paid to work, apparently.
Well.
His face isn't getting paid to work.
You know, there might be a bit of method in his madness, though, because with the mask thing, it's kind of like, because I was hearing him explain it and stuff like that, and like, I don't like the guy. I think he's an idiot, but I'm not going. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt as much as I can.
He subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Kanye West did?
He's one of your biggest subscribers. No,
he probably fucking is if he's a futurist. No, the thing with the mask though is like you think about like if you just go up on stage and perform, there's no dopamine, there's no like excitement about the next guy coming out. So this is obviously why people have like supporting acts, because then there's like this big, and Guns N' Roses used to make you wait an hour before they come out after like the last supporting act's played. And sometimes it worked because then people would be so excited, but then sometimes they overdid it and people were like, no, we don't care now, we're going home.
Riots and stuff like that.
Too long. But so there's this element of suspense, and that's what he's kind of doing with the mask. You know, he'll have his supporting act, so you're waiting so long to see Kanye. You're waiting so long to see him, and then when he finally comes out, you still don't get to see him. It kind of feels like you're seeing him because he's there and he's doing his songs, but then I guess an hour later when he takes the mask off, it's an extra sort of whiff of...
that's what he was saying, I had some interview with him somewhere who was talking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. I had a disagreement with one of my friends. We were talking about this because I was saying like he's saying like he's a genius, right? And I'm like, I don't mind them saying that because if he genuinely thinks he is, like, you know, it's kind of good that you've got the courage to stand by your convictions in that way. If you think that you're a genius, then fair play to you if you're saying it. Now, he's not a genius. Like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, you see the South Park episodes about him, the fucking gay fish and everything, fish sticks.
No,
I was like, they did an episode and there was a joke going about someone who created the best joke ever, and he was like, "Do you like fish sticks?"
Oh, was this one where Kim Kardashian was on the phone and kept phoning her or something?
That was the second one.
Right.
The first one they did with Kanye was like the fish sticks. So they'd say to him, "Do you like fish sticks?" And someone said, yeah, I like fish sticks. And he'd go like, "Oh, you must be a gay fish. Fish sticks, right?"
Yeah.
And Kanye just did not get this joke. I say Kanye, it's like the joke. Although he kind of didn't, because he watched the episode and didn't get it. So yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Going around. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a problem with people who, if they genuinely think that they're like revolutionary and a genius, and like, I'd rather they were out there saying that than just keeping it to themselves. Like, you can kind of appreciate the confidence of it. Yeah. But again, I don't know. But then, like my friend was saying, no, it's not that he's just being really confident. He's saying that's just a thing that these like rappers and stuff do. It's like deliberate. I mean,
he takes it to an other level. He talks it like he knows like fucking stuff that other people don't know, and he's came across things that other people have never thought of. Like not just like he's a musical genius, but he's fucking genuinely a genius about everything.
Well, that's like what he thinks. Yeah. I know. And that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with him, but I don't know. I can't really fault him for having the confidence to say it. You know, but again, I don't think John Lennon ever claimed to be a genius, did he? Probably not. But he didn't. Although they did claim to be better than Jesus. Do you remember all that stuff? I did. I suppose it's a statement in the same way. But there was some. Oh no! Do you know it happened twice? What? There was, first of all, the Beatles. They said, like, "Oh yeah, we're bigger than Jesus," and everyone freaked out. What the fuck do you mean you're bigger than Jesus? And he's like, "No, I don't mean we're better than Jesus. I just meant, like, you know, I was just saying, oh, we're more popular, you know, because like we're so popular. I wasn't meaning it to be like a bad thing. I wasn't, you know, putting anyone's religion down or anything like that. Fucking, I heard a thing that One Direction said, "Oh, we're bigger than the Beatles," and everyone freaked out. Like, it was the same kind of thing, but you know, offset however long, everyone freaked out. What do you mean you're bigger than the Beatles? And the guy's like, "Oh no, but I don't mean that we're like, you know." I don't think he came out and said this, but he said like we're bigger than the Beatles. And then what he should have came out and said was like, "I don't mean like we're better than the Beatles. I just mean we're more popular." Did the same circular thing. Folk are idiots nowadays. Fucking see a celebrity of nowadays.
Oh god. We need to stop making idiots famous, man.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I seen seriously. They had this morning on in work today, and they had that Colleen Nolan on, and she came on specifically to talk about her fucking divorce and how it'd been all through the papers, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know. This? Colleen Nolan, apparently. One of the Nolan sisters, and I was like, I didn't even fucking know you're getting her, and you're coming on to fucking daytime telly to fucking air your dirty laundry about stuff that fucking nobody cares about.
What?
And she's not even a modern celebrity. Like, she's like an olden day celebrity trying to fucking claw back into it.
Yeah.
That's almost worse.
What it was a few days ago. A few days ago, it was the guy from Coldplay was going through a separation or a divorce or something, and this is on the news.
Aye, why is that news?
This is on, like, I don't know if it was BBC or Sky News. I'm like staring at the screen in disbelief. This is the fucking news. The guy from Coldplay.
Aye.
What? His relationship status is making the fucking news. I don't know, man. I don't know, like fucking. I don't know, people. That's all you can say, people. But I feel like, because, like, you know, I made that film, right? And
what film was that, Sam?
Will Work for Free.
I don't know if I've seen that film. Is it good?
190,000 views
is
already,
it?
Paul. Yeah.
190,000 and some change.
And some change, motherfucker. And
not for profit.
And do you know what? Like, right? Okay, that the local paper covered it. The Daily Record came out and, like, fucking interviewed me and took a picture and all that stuff. They've still not put it in. They're just kind of like waiting for it. I guess they're waiting for a dry day, and then they'll put something about.
Well, you need to think, Sam. I mean, Colleen Nolan is going through a pretty big divorce at the moment.
I'm like watching TV. I'm like, not to be a dickhead, but like, surely there's, and not. It doesn't even have to be my fucking thing. But there's more important stuff out there, more vital information that should be being shown on the news. The fucking relationship status of the guy from Coldplay. What, they've got like maybe 3 good songs? Fuck Coldplay. And you know, I'd call him out. I wouldn't just say fuck Coldplay because that's the band. I'd fuck the guy who's the singer, but I don't even know your fucking name. That's how shit you are.
No, it's fuck the people that are thinking this is news and fucking. Do you know,
Well,
yeah,
okay.
And it's stupid when you see like the celebrity section and like the Star or something like that, and they're like, oh, somebody was fucking Cheryl Cole went out and got a coffee today, and then dropped her cup. It was, and then she got in a taxi, and then you know, like, is that fucking news? Like, does anybody care?
My friend used to do a joke. How did it go? It was like Fox News like presenter, you know, live from New York. Angelina Jolie walked towards a wall. That's what the fucking news is nowadays.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Pushing, shoving, the shocking footage. Like, and it's just people standing in a line. I don't know. Like, it's nonsense. It's really bad. But no, the thing is, there's specialised papers for that bullshit. Right? You're saying, like, what was that? The Star. And there's like Heat magazine. There's all this fucking nonsense that's for that. But don't be fucking putting that shit on the fucking news. If I push 501, that's the news. It's supposed to be the news. Give me fucking Angelina Jolie walking towards a wall.
That's horrible.
Fucking
whilst getting divorced. I don't know. Even the guy that like shot his wife, and they're doing the trial and all that.
Aye.
Like, sorry, but no, people fucking
like that wouldn't be news if he was just some normal guy.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in the leg sense, but like if he wasn't like an Olympic athlete. I don't think that was quite politically correct, but
if he wasn't decaffeinated, I would have been.
What does that mean?
Decaffeinated.
That means he doesn't have caffeine in him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
No, I would say, that guy, right, the Oscar Pistorius, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Like, what do you think of that, Sam? Yeah, fuck him. No, but what if he didn't kill his wife? What if he didn't shoot her? Or, no, wait, obviously short. But what if he didn't, like, you know, do it intentionally?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him. Like, why am I supposed to care about this person?
Aye, just because he's famous.
Just because it's on the news and just because, like...
We should have a section, Sam, called Celebrity Bitch Fest of the Week, and we just talk about the most twiny celebrity news we've seen.
But then we're just doing what they... Like, the thing is, alright, we're guilty of it. We're talking about them too. I mean,
that's all publicity is good publicity, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
I know, I was thinking I should just do something outlandish just so that it gets a bit of attention.
Like
and
what?
Then... I don't know, like, go fucking...
Protest your own film, Sam.
I was actually thinking of this before. I don't know if you noticed this, Stephen. Steve. I read your name on the thing. It came up there.
My Christian name.
Well, there was a guy made a response video to Will Work for Free. And
really?
Yeah, oh, it's terrible. You won't even want to watch it. But I was thinking I should make a response video to it.
Aye.
I should be the one to do the video to debunk everything that I'm saying. But if I did something outlandish, like, you know, I don't know, what could I do? Like, go stand outside Buckingham Palace, like, with nothing on and maybe a banana up the ass. You know, like, you would get attention. You would get a bit of attention.
You wouldn't be on the news though, Sam.
No?
If Cheryl Cole did it,
yeah,
she would be on the news. I've got sweaty ears.
But I don't know, I mean, yeah, I can see the point in trying to bring attention if you've got fucking something to say.
But they don't have anything to say. They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
This is the thing. And even the fucking songwriter, I'm sorry, this guy from Coldplay, he's a songwriter, is he?
Mm-hmm.
What has he ever said that's of any fucking relevance to anyone?
And his band seem to do alright. They fucking opened the Olympics, did they not?
I guess so.
I mean, they're not fucking struggling for fame.
Yeah.
And she's an actress.
I mean, it's not like, I doubt they're phoning in and going, oh, you know, go and put us on the news.
Like, see, that doesn't bother me in terms of, like, them. It's not like fucking Chris Martin's his name. It's not like he's phoned up the Sun and be like, fucking, come and report on this.
What was his name?
Chris Martin.
Erased. I don't care.
Right. James Farton, like, it's not like he's phoned them up. Like, they fucking, like, it's the papers that are going, fucking look at this. Like, he doesn't care.
No, I know, it's not his fault, right?
But it's the folk that are like, it's like fucking Katie Price and fucking Pete and Andrew getting married and fucking selling their story and who gets the exclusive to come and cover their wedding. Like, who gives a fucking shit?
Exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean?
No, right, it's not his fault, it's the other people are putting up. By the way, the lines are open, as you can tell, because Stephen's on. But if anyone else wants to phone in, don't feel like you'd be interrupting them.
Well, I was just about to start talking again, but you were on your point. Nah, like, a boy that I work with, like, the celebrity, it takes a certain mind to want that sort of celebrity exposure. And, like, a boy that, well, I work with, he was looking through a bunch of hairstyles, right? And it's just so narrow-minded. He was looking through this list of people, and I don't know, you could call them influential, right? But it was like all these celebrities, and then it was like Brad Pitt, and then all these like famous football players, which is like a wee bit down the line, and then there was like David Beckham, but all the way through it was like idiot, and then he goes, here's your boy, this is your boy right here, and it was that fucking Joey Essex.
Oh no.
He rated him as a better human being than Brad Pitt and David Beckham.
That's just.
And what have they done? They're just people. They're famous for being famous.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't. I try not to glorify people. Like, I try I try not to make heroes out of people. You know, I try to make heroes out of ideas and the way you think about things, and that's what I think people should try and appreciate more. But it's hard when you live in this fucking day and age when you've got the news the way it is, where they don't give a shit about that. They love heroes. They love making people seem better than other people, and because that apparently sells.
Or worse.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know.
See the whole Towie culture, man. It's just
that really
everybody's eating right into it, and it just really pisses me off, man. Like, really, it's just they're as you said, they're famous for being famous. They're folk that were born into fucking money, and they've just had to float by doing fuck all, and it's just.
And they're fucking stupid. Applauded for it.
Aye.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Go and get a fucking fake tan and we'll watch you.
Because it's like, oh, they earned it. They earned it. Let me tell you something about fucking actors, right? Because they all say, oh no, but he's really talented. As if, like, you know, he is something special. Do you know how fucking lucky you have to be to make it as an actor? Think about this for a statistic. There's more lottery winners than there are famous actors.
Really?
How fucking
that's crazy.
Do you know what I mean though? Like, it kind of takes you back and then you go, oh yeah, it don't make sense. But there's people who have won the lottery just by complete fluke.
Luck. With no skill.
With no skill. And then, so like, what, if you have to weigh up your options when you're 16, you're like, I'm going to be a famous actor. Like, well, you could do that, or you could just spend your life buying lottery tickets, because statistically, you have more chance of doing that. Fucking, I don't know. It's not an even playing field. And like it is, it's all friends and stuff like that. We watch, not even like the big time celebrities, which I'm sure it goes on, but the fucking, even if you watch Big Brother, there's always a few people in there that you find out that they were actually already.
Aye, and you find it more in recent years. Aye, they're like fucking celebrity party boy, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
A celebrity party boy, like he goes to parties, like he's known for going to parties.
That's his job.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's like what you can if you pay like fucking $500,000, you get Paris Hilton for an hour at your party, that sort of shit, or some shit like that.
Do you get to kick her?
I hope so.
Is there a fair use policy? I don't know what I meant by that.
That's one of these fucking things. These like Paris Hilton and all this. These Sweet 16 programs.
Aye, they're horrible.
They are. I don't know. Like they are fucking soul destroying. Like, do you think people watch them because they just get a kick out of it? Like, look at
16-year-olds,
these people or whatever. Or do you think most people that are watching it like in shock of just like, this is what's on TV?
That's why I watch it.
And then they look at the ratings and then they go, oh, well, everyone's watching it. They're only watching it because they can't believe that it's being shown on TV.
Aye.
Like, and fucking...
It's car crash telly.
It is, yeah. But it's got a sort of air of manufactured, though, as well. It's like manufactured car crash telly.
Well,
like that Duck Dynasty.
Aye, that's supposed to be quite big.
It's all scripted, though.
Yeah, it's all scripted. The guys before it were all, like, just regular kind of guys. I mean, they did go hunting and stuff, but it wasn't, their lives aren't what's being portrayed on TV. And there's a photo of them where they're all like clean shaven and everything like that. But then the series comes out and it's like, look, we've just stumbled upon these guys and they're all beards and hicks and whatever. It's manufactured the same as that fucking Honey Boo Boo.
That's what I was about to say, Sam.
How horrible is that shit?
That's ridiculous.
That's poison.
I know.
That is fucking poison.
But that's like they're
TV.
fucking idolising this fucking like young lassie that's as thick as shit. Like, do you know what I mean? She's not like a good role model, and they're just fucking feeding.
Yeah.
And the thing about that is like, apparently, like in America, like they've got the Learning Channel. That's on the Learning Channel.
Yeah.
Like apparently, so like that, like in Duck Dynasty and like shit like that. That's on the Learning Channel as opposed to like fucking.
Do you know what it's like though? You
actual
watch
learning.
It's like you're watching child abuse. That's what it's like. It's like you're watching this kid. It's just the words are coming out of her mouth, and then it's getting reinforced by.
But she thinks it's. I know.
It's the fucking these dumb fucking people who should not be allowed.
Big fat stupid doo doo head.
It's just.
No, I know we're not saying anything new here, but like it's crazy that there's kind of. I mean, what could you even do about it? Yeah, I suppose you don't want to live in a society
Sam,
where
I don't know, man, but I feel like we're fucking up on our high horses here. I feel like we're going to fucking go out and mount the steeds, fucking storm Alloa and, like, do something mad. I feel like we're creating some power here.
Oh, but it does, though. It drives me fucking mental. There's so many of them as well. And people are probably thinking, why the fuck are you watching them then? Because
it's ridiculous.
I'm shocked that this stuff's on TV.
Aye.
I get annoyed with all the other ones as well. All of them. Fucking, what was it, Wave Swap? There's so many ridiculous people on there.
There's like, you seen Storage Wars?
Aye, I've seen that.
I first I got into that and I was like, this is really cool. But then a guy put up a bit of footage where it showed you, like, the deal is they're not to touch the stuff that they're bidding on. Like, so it showed you inside the locker. And it was all like sitting on nice piled, and then it looked away. It looks back, and everything's tossed there. And it's like, but they're not meant to touch it. Nobody even observed that. So it's all staged and fucking scripted, man.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, I've seen a few of them. Did we talk about this before? About
reality TV shouldn't have come with a fucking disclaimer.
Yeah.
And even things like I'm a big fan of like Top Gear. And do you watch it, Steve?
Aye.
Right, so like, and I've always liked it, like they always have a good laugh, they always get themselves in these ridiculous situations and that kind of stuff, but then like, the situations that they kind of put themselves into, like they start to kind of get a bit more like unbelievable and like things happening, like they must have set that up, they must have done this, and then fucking like, the series just finished and they had like a 2-part special and they were like going to Burma or something like that.
The Burma one, like, at one point when they lift up the guy's tent, like James May's tent, with the crane, and it's like, he's going to have heard that.
Aye.
And then it's
like they say that he's snoring and then they raise the tent up. But like the thing that I was going to say, Steve, is like they basically have to go across to Burma, then build a bridge across the river. So you spend 2 full episodes doing this, and then they have to build this bridge out like bamboo and like cross a fucking big river. Like, like maybe like as wide as like a motorway or something, like 4 lanes. Aye, and they fucking build this way like bamboo and shit like that. And you're like, how the fuck are they building this, right? And then it cuts to them driving over the bridge, right, in these fucking trucks, and you can see like behind the bamboo that it's like all fucking like box metal and stuff like that. Like they've just made a steel bridge and stuck bamboo over it, and you're like, well, that fucking like total took away from it, like.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, because they're like driving over the bridge and like, is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Like one of them's got like a fucking like oxygen fucking canister in his truck just in case like the truck falls into the water, and you're like, he's fucking driving across a metal bridge, like he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think it depends what you're trying to get out of the show as well. Because like, I was thinking there, like, I don't like wife swap. I find it hard to watch just these people that exist, but I suppose it can be a good thing for
swingers.
For making other people aware that there are people like that out there.
Aye.
So it can be useful that way, I guess. But like Top Gear, I guess if you're just watching it for the cars, or for the scenery, you know, you just want to see where they're going.
Like, I do find it entertaining. Like, I think they've got like a good kind of laugh between them.
Well, yeah, you might even just be watching it for the banter between them.
Well, there's some episodes where there's actually 0 to do with cars.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
So if you're watching it for that purpose, then I guess, you know, you're not really being misled by they're doing a little bit of video fakery or whatever. But imagine like Bear Grylls did that, where the point of Bear Grylls is, this is how he survived, this is what you do in this situation, and then it just turns out it's all...
Well, was that not like unveiled a couple of years ago?
I have no idea.
Like they were saying like he was... Like, you know the premise of Bear Grylls and that kind of stuff, like he just goes out and like they drop in the middle of nowhere.
He's supposed to kind of not be touched and whatever.
But like apparently like, they're saying that he goes and stays in like hotels at night and that, like they pick him back up again, which is believable. Yeah, like, he's on that much money in that. But
that's it. I kind of believe that when I first, without even being told that, I kind of thought, this is just, he's like, you know, filming, making sure his footage is there. But as soon as the cameras are off, he's no reason to be there. But then that does defeat the point, because it's almost an experiment. You know, it's almost like, can someone do this? Can someone survive? Now, of course, they don't want him to fucking die on the show.
No.
So there may be, there's maybe not a way that maybe he wants to do it properly, but there's not a way of getting around it, like because of the insurance policies or whatever. But then you can't make the show, because then it's supposed to be. But then I guess maybe some people are thinking, oh well, I'm just watching it to see what the places look like. I don't really care about that stuff.
I like Bear Grylls. I was wondering about his cameraman, but like they must have kind of like survival expert cameraman and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I seen one and they fucking went down into like, they followed some river. It was like, this river will take us down into a valley and a better kind of place and all that kind of stuff. And it was like the river was going into a cave. And they fucking followed it, and they had like torches, and I swear to God, like it was fucking. I was like, they can't be fucking faking this. I was like, this is like, they're seriously in a dangerous situation. Like they're in these wee caves underwater. He's got a fucking torch, right? And he had to. No, they must have had a torch each. And he was like, I'm going to go down underwater and fucking follow the river and see if it comes up to another air pocket. So he went, and then he fucking came back and he's like, there's another air pocket on the other side of that. But if we go, we can't bring the fucking torches. And they fucking went, and then like sure enough, like they don't show you anything because it's pitch black, but like you hear them and stuff like that, and they're just like in this fucking black area. That's fucked up, eh?
Yeah.
How do you know they actually did it then?
I don't know. I just kind of. I suppose I took a bit of a leap of faith there, Steve. But no, like you kind of just you heard them in that, and like they did eventually get out. But I was like, that's a fucking big ass. Do you know what I mean?
But I always wonder, because I sort of assume that 90%, or at least, these TV shows, they're all staged. And even like Super Sweet 16, you know, they bought me a car. You wonder, is that just, did they rent the car and they're just kind of, because they're making a TV show? I question it. But I wonder if people don't question it. I wonder if the average Joe was sitting watching it and he just believes.
I'm sure people would
everything. And I was thinking, you know, I grew up watching professional wrestling. And I actually think that's quite a useful way of sort of, because you're being lied to, right? So you're watching this thing where it's presented as being real, and however long you're watching, like Santa Claus, right? But you know, you become a fan of it. No one really becomes a fan of Santa Claus, and like all year round they're like, yes, Santa Claus. Like, but with wrestling, like you really get committed to it, you really believe in it, and then when you discover that it's staged,
Yeah.
That's quite a good life lesson. And especially if you can then go on and
still enjoy it.
And still enjoy it and appreciate it for being what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it then, when you later on in life discover these other things, or you hear conspiracy theories about, like, oh, there's secrecy in government, and you hear Jesse Ventura, who was a wrestler, and was also a governor, talking about how wrestling and politics are so identical. They're just the exact same thing.
Right.
There's a backstage world of politics. You know, there's like big events and everyone's all friends. Everything that you see on TV where they're like, you know, they're throwing out like, this guy is bad, this guy's bad. It's all just professional wrestling. It's all just.
I was thinking the other day, like the all these like fucking, see the Houses of Parliament when they're in their big fucking debates and stuff. Like, all this shit could be done in front of a computer. It could be 20 guys on 20 fucking laptops typing. Like, no expense, no big grand fucking hall. It could be just, government could just be a guy in an office.
Yeah.
But it's this big fucking hoo-ha and rigmarole.
Well, I know what you mean. Like, it should be like a logical procedure. Like, there should be like the debate, the for the motion, against the motion.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any fucking ridicule in between. Like, because that sways people's opinions. Someone gets up and says, I think we should put however much money into the schools, and then everyone else on the other side goes, boo!
Then one of them goes, like, he says, I want to put money into the schools. The other guy boos, and then one of them stands up on the other side and goes, and that's why you were in the paper for sleeping with another woman.
And then everyone goes, ah! Ha, 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 ha. And you're watching this going, are you shitting me? This is politics?
Aye.
This is 502. This is not supposed. It's bullshit. It's such bullshit. I was like, all right, you know what? I don't really watch Parliament that much. I'll stick it on, see what it's like. You know, maybe I'll get into this. Maybe I'll try entertaining this.
Yes.
I'll stick it on, and some guy gets up and says something. And you could actually just see it. Like, it shows you the other guy on the other side. Everyone was going, this one guy, really animated, gave the big thumbs down, right? And he goes, boo! And I just thought, if I could pause his life right there and just say to him, what the fuck did you just do? You're in a political fucking setting where you're deciding how people's lives are going to work throughout a country. And you're sitting there going, with the thumbs down, going, boo! If that was me, if I was on the other side of that, and I'd like prepared what I'm going to say, and I've got a really good argument as to why we should use green energy, and some fat cunt goes, boo, with the thumbs down, I'd have to say, stop. Everyone, stop. I'm talking. That guy does that fucking boo thing again, I'm kicking the shit out of him. Now stop.
Pull a chair.
It's my house, bitch.
If you've got something to say against what I'm saying, say it. Don't fucking sit there, boo. Oh, it drives me nuts that this is political decisions are being made here.
These men are running the country.
And this clown's sitting going with a fucking thumbs, as if he's at a fucking pantomime.
Imagine if he had a big fucking foam hand.
That's it.
Boo.
That's what I watch when I'm watching Parliament. I see the fucking the popcorn, the foam hand. That's what I'm watching, and I'm like, this is a fucking joke. They're taking the piss out of us, and no one cares. No, but that's Parliament.
That's Parliament.
No, that's a fucking joke. That's pantomime.
He's behind you.
There should be a guy with a fucking t-shirt stand outside.
Punching you.
The fake t-shirt with the tie and everything. Like,
aye.
This is a joke. This is and it's professional wrestling. This is a stage, and they're all friends. They're all having a laugh about it because that night they're going off and they're fucking doing their cocaine.
Like, George, see when you fucking booed me. I struggled to keep it together, mate.
I almost laughed when you did that. See, when I looked up and I seen you doing the big ant boo, oh, nearly buckled.
See when you fucking pulled out that air horn when I sat down. Oh my god.
What about you with the whoopee cushion? Oh!
Then when a big heavy guy gets up to the board, they're all like, boom, bara, boom, bara. Chow down, wide load.
Oh, It is though, like, you know what? But that shouldn't be fucking Parliament. I was watching that Julian Assange film, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, what's it called?
Star Trek. He was in Star Trek.
What the fuck's it called now? Anyway, the Julian Assange film with Benedict Cumberbatch about WikiLeaks and
the Fifth Estate.
The Fifth Estate,
Right.
and at the end they're talking about how there was a time where Parliament, you weren't allowed to watch it. You weren't allowed to see what was going on. All these discussions were in private, right? And you know for a fact when they were all doing it in private, there was none of that boo.
Aye.
They were all fucking discussing, like, yeah, what should we do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is now the people used to get hanged for eavesdropping on Parliament conversations.
Aye, and now they're broadcasting
Yeah,
it.
you just get fucking hanged if you listen to that. Now, because of democracy, so-called democracy, we now get to hear what they're saying.
I bet the
So
fucking
it's just-
Parliament Christmas party, they get an outtakes DVD handed round in their fucking Christmas card, eh?
Oh,
Love David Cameron.
I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. I can't stand that's what's given to us. And we are told, this is politics.
Mm-hmm.
This is how decisions are made.
these people make enough money to cancel all the fucking debts in Britain.
And did you hear this fucking thing as well, that they were all getting like government-funded portraits painted of themselves that were
Yeah.
fucking worth a lot of money?
That's it. They don't give a fuck. They don't.
They didn't.
They don't. They don't give a fuck. And this is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's just because like I was watching wrestling and I went through this experience of oh yeah, no, it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That now I can accept it more when you know it's presented to you. Oh, this is bullshit. I'm like, oh yeah, I can see how that's bullshit. But you try and talk to some people, and they just don't see it. They don't get it.
Aye.
They really believe in politics. Well, if you think it's bullshit, then you should just elect someone else. No, you don't understand. That's not how it works. That's what we're told, but that's not how it fucking works. And then Russell Brand, I commend him coming out and all the stuff.
I
And
thought
he's,
it was brilliant.
yeah, he's saying just don't fucking vote.
Aye.
Don't entertain them because you know what it is, and I've said it before. This is a fucking game of Monopoly, and they're playing it and they're expecting you to play it the same as all. They've got their fucking laws and all this stuff. And no, you're playing. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not.
Aye.
It's the same with the politics thing. It's like they've got their infrastructure, and you're told, well, if you don't like it, then you can fuck off. That's what you're told.
Right.
And it's like, no. I don't like it, which means you fuck off.
Need to play a different game, man.
Yeah, and it's getting harder and harder to control people because of the internet. Because I think they're gonna have to change something eventually. Because there's too many people now. If we were having this conversation 10 years ago, how many people would you know that had any sort of conspiratorial
Aye,
notions about anything?
Aye.
Now it's fucking ripe. I talk to people all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying, there are the average Joes who, you know, will still just accept the world the way that it's presented to them, and politics works like this.
But there's going to be
so
a
many
point
people.
where it'll shift,
Yeah.
where the majority is going to be questioning it and the minority's not going to question it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that ridicule shit won't work either because then the majority becomes the people that are on the outside just now.
Folk are getting smart and folk are getting a voice as well. I mean, like, look at your pal, Ben McLeish.
Uh-huh.
He's a fucking smart guy. He knows
He is a
what's
smart
up.
guy.
He knows what's up.
Yeah. I mean, that's it though. Like,
And people fucking, he's got a voice. Do you know what I mean? He's got a platform with his radio show.
that's
and
it.
that kind of
Yeah. I
stuff.
get what you're saying. You can have. I mean, we're doing this. I mean, we're not necessarily going down the direction of trying to have a serious conversation every week. It happens, but we're not trying to push it.
No.
We're just trying to have like keep people entertained on a fucking Wednesday night. But yeah, you have people like Ben McLeish who can just at his home, at his computer, set up all his shit and get
A lot of people.
positive information out
It
there.
can reach a lot of people.
Yeah. And I mean, it can go the other way because you do have people like Alex Jones as well. Hey, Stephen, that's Ryan giving us a call. You
can let me go. I'll listen in
Right.
for a while.
cool, man. Thanks for phoning in,
Thanks
dude.
for calling, Stephen. Take care, buddy.
Keep an eye on the chat bit, man.
The what bit?
The chat bit at the bottom in case I interject.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we'll do. Right, top out.
Bye. Love you.
Ryan Green.
Sorry, wrong number.
I was waiting on the punchline. I'm still waiting. How's it going, Ryan?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, we had Stephen Dure there. We were talking for a while. Oh shit, I don't know if I was supposed to say his second name or not. Fuck it, it's done.
I think you say that. We've talked about him before.
Yeah. Okay, and we always see your second name. We know you don't give a fuck because you're a rebel. What you got for us this week, Ryan?
Well, I didn't have anything, but...
Something newsy, no doubt.
No, well, just when you mentioned politics there, I was thinking of a wee story that made me laugh during the week. That Bez from the Happy Mondays wants to be voted in to be a politician. And his campaign to get voted in basically consisted of, if you vote me in, I'll give you free everything. Free power.
Fucking vote for him.
Who the fuck is not going to vote him in?
Yeah.
Just a guy with no common sense and fucking shitloads of power.
Well, I mean, he's not going...
If he got in...
Doesn't he work?
Well, you know what? It could
But
easily...
he has done just fill their trolleys and leave and be like, it's alright, Bed says I can do this.
Do you know what though? It could happen because people are fucking funny that way. Like, I think we underestimate like the power of how out there people are. Like there was that whole. Do you remember that year with the X Factor? The X Factor for the people that in the other countries that are watching this, because I know there are some. So the X Factor is like, you know, this talent show, and every year
they have it in America.
Is it not Pop Idol? No, they do have X Factor in America.
Because Simon Kilbrough.
That's right.
Did, you know.
That's right. Because I thought they had Pop Idol there, but I don't know. There's probably some people who
Simon
don't know
Kill
what
started it in America, and he thought the best person to front it would be a Welshman.
He's fucking not Welshman.
Who's a Welshman?
I was thinking of Louis there. He's an Irishman.
No, it was Steve Jones.
Well,
I'm Steve Jones.
No.
Who is Steve? Oh, he used to do. Did not used to do
What?
radio or something.
No, I used to do T4 and...
Oh, so he did. Let's see your best Welsh impression, Ryan.
Oh, no, you couldn't. I can only... I can sort of do Norman Price from Fireman Sam, but I'm not going to.
Oh, do it.
can we save that to the end? Then we might even play the theme tune like last time.
Fireman Sam.
No, we're not doing it now. We're not doing it now. You fucked up,
Can
Paul.
we still do it?
We'll get the beers and I'll think about it. No, like, yeah. So the X Factor's a show, and every fucking year almost, it was like the Christmas number one was going to be whoever won X Factor. So
I think I know what you're going to say.
they had this internet campaign for Rage Against the Machine.
You won't do what you tell me.
What's that song called?
Killing in the
name of.
Which
Which, I mean, when did that come out? That was years ago.
Ages ago.
And so, but it did. It fucking worked. Everyone went on iTunes, downloaded it, and it became like the number one for Christmas.
Aye.
And I remember watching it. Like, it was like, here's the number one Christmas song.
And the guy was so disappointed, he went, it's Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, it's Rage Against the Machine, killing in the name of.
Have
And
you
then
seen
they
that?
put on, and I don't think they even played all of it. You know, they
Aye.
were so fucking disappointed. They had to do it, but that's the power of the fucking people, man.
That is one.
And so if someone comes out saying that they want to, like, if Russell Brand did say, like, oh, I'm going to run for politics, and what I'm going to do is basically close Parliament, I'm going to just destroy
Folk
everything.
would vote for him.
People would.
But see, the thing about him is like folk would vote for him that didn't really understand it, just because they think he's funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they think,
Yeah, that-
like,
that power
oh,
can be
celebrity,
quite-
that Russell Brand, he's a bit mad.
Yeah, the power can be quite. They can have a backlash as well.
No, but like I'm saying that, and people would vote for him without questioning him so much. Do you know what I mean?
But
like,
what I'm
whereas,
saying
like,
though is, like, if you had someone else that wasn't as clued up as Russell Brand that did the same kind of thing, but
Aye.
had the same sort. If fucking Joey Essex ran for
fucking
office,
loads of folk would vote for him.
yeah, they just would, and it'd be like, this is like X Factor or fucking
A man that's
in the
claimed
jungle.
on telly that he fucking couldn't tie his shoes or something.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything against Joey Essex. Like, he's not the brightest guy.
But then, like, if fucking, like, he would have advisors on that, and they'd fucking, like, do you know what I mean? They would manipulate him, put him in sausage.
Yeah.
But like Russell Brand, if he got in, like, people would vote for him just because he's Russell Brand and that. People that didn't even know about politics, like people when they're voting for when they're voting for like the Prime Minister or like voting for whatever party goes in. Like, a lot of people, like, maybe wouldn't know, and they would just, like, fucking, like, Labour. My dad always votes for Labour. Do you know what I mean? But, like, they're like, oh, Russell Brand.
People do. That's another fucking annoying thing people do. They my dad's
They
this.
mindlessly vote.
My dad's this. And so I'm that. And
I've never voted once, Sam.
This guy, I don't want to mention his name, and I like him. He's a friend, but he had this tattoo. Fucking, he's gonna know who I'm talking about now. No, but he has this tattoo, and it's of a cross on his neck. And me being sort of, I'm not just an atheist. I'm quite anti-religion. I didn't know this guy was religious, and I'm saying like, oh, what you got that for? I didn't realize you were like religious. And he's going, oh no, it's my granddad. You know, my granddad's Catholic. I'm like, yeah, but why have you got it?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'm Catholic because my granddad's Catholic. And he's telling me he told me I'm Catholic because my granddad's Catholic. And I'm like, do you ever read the Bible? And he's like, no, I'm Catholic.
Were you baptised? Were you baptised? I said.
That's like saying you're inbred because your cousins are.
Yeah.
What was that hilarious comment?
He said he's through getting the beer, so he didn't hear that. He said that's like being inbred because your cousins are. He liked that one.
I guess that.
It is though. It's fucking. It's such a bad thing that we do, and. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I know my flies down.
People don't know why they're for or against things.
Aye.
And
just like a blind leading blind.
Yeah, and people can be totally vehement about like, you know, what they're for and what they're against, yet not really know why.
Mm-hmm.
See,
that's a problem.
Like the TV show Pointless, they've got the app out on the iPhone and that now. I was playing it. One of the questions was name a political party who have won seats at a general election. But obviously you need obscure answers. Like, I don't know anything about politics, but once you get to the answers, like one of these like parties that have won seats, one of them was called the Free Beer for All Party. Like they actually won seats in Parliament. Pretty much because their campaign was.
Sorry, the free beer for all.
Yeah.
Like free beer.
There's loads of ridiculous like parties that try and get in and all that kind of stuff. Like, have you ever seen
There was something to do with clowns as well, like some clown party.
Did you ever watch Blackadder, Ryan?
The no pants party.
Exactly.
Do you know the one I'm talking about, where like they've got they're having like an election, this Blackadder episode, and they've got these like mad parties, like laughing loudly at the back of the group and all that kind of stuff, and they've got like just guys with funny hat party, and like they've just got these fucking like ridiculous parties. I'm trying to find this thing that I seen on Reddit the other day, and it was like a thing. It was a party that was trying to get into power in Ukraine, and they're like dressed up as like Darth Vader and fucking like they're dressed really weirdly. I'm trying to find it now.
Oh, they're trying to be like the Empire.
Aye, but like they're like a genuine political
Well,
party.
I mean, Jedi's an established religion now, isn't it?
Aye.
So why couldn't they have an established?
Like this is a picture of them at the kind of election table trying to get their message across, and that fucking loads up. It's hilarious.
Just while you're looking for that, Ryan, did you see anything about this Saudi Arabia? Are they going to start treating atheists as the same as they would treat terrorist suspects?
No, I didn't see that at all.
See, it came out on April 1st, so there's a chance it's not true, and I hope it fucking isn't true, because what a step backwards that would be.
Pardon.
But
I can't show you some, but basically it's like the Empire's guards, you know, the guys that
is
are like,
this it?
aye,
I'll
it's
see the
very
small
small. It's like there's like a picture of them, and they're all like, there's Darth Vader there, there's like a couple of stormtroopers, and there's like some of the Empire's guards, the guys that are like wearing the red long black cloaks in that.
No, that's awesome.
I've no like, for some reason my internet isn't working there on the phone.
No, I tell you, that's
But,
awesome. Fucking politics is a joke in most places, and it should be fucking treated as such.
What do you think of this beer, Sam? It's quite nice, eh?
I like it. Yeah. What's it called? We should.
It's
give
called
them a little advert.
Birra Moretti. It's an Italian beer.
Birra Moretti.
It's quite nice, eh?
Aye, it's pretty decent.
Paul earlier talking about North Korea as well, like that story during the week about Kim Jong-un.
Aye.
Telling everybody.
Can I just say before we get into the North Korea thing?
Again.
Can we get like a sound bite? Can someone make us like a sound? No. Like a.
That was good though, eh?
Like a. That was a good sound bite, but like for North Korea, because we seem to talk about North Korea all the time.
DPRK.
We should have like a fucking someone should make us like a little. It could even have music or whatever, but just like a little. Now it's North Korea time or whatever, you know, a jingle, like just a little thing, and we can play that every time we.
Aye, man, that's cool.
We bring up the North Korea thing.
They should totally put the South Korean flag on it.
Just to fuck with
that
people.
Would piss them off.
Just like they did at the Olympics. I think it was I can't mind if it was North Korea or South Korea, but when they were playing at Hampden and they put the scores up on the scoreboard, they either swapped the North Korean flag with the South Korean or vice versa, and the team walked off the pitch and refused to play until it was corrected.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I mean they take such great offence.
They do.
Yeah, you would though. I mean, like if Scotland was in the World Cup and they put up a Great Britain flag,
aye,
you know what I mean? Scottish people would be like, no, fuck off! You're not taking this from us. You know?
At Wimbledon a couple of years ago, the fans were told they weren't allowed to fly the saltire when they were in the stands. It had to be the Union Jack.
Aye. Do you remember there was, I don't know if it was at the Olympics or whatever like that, but people were saying that when like an English like competitor or something like that like won something, they were like, fucking, they've done it for England and that, they've done it for England. But then like if a Scottish guy won it, they're like, they've done it for the UK.
Yeah, I mean, I always heard these stories, and I never really paid attention, but like supposedly if Scotland ever did anything, it was well done Great Britain. Like Andy Murray, like he'll be in papers all over the world as being, you know, Great Britain's tennis hero rather than Scotland's. Yeah, if England do something special, it's not Great Britain, it's England.
Aye.
Now, I mean, I don't know to what extent that goes on. I don't know to what extent it's true, but some of the stories of you know, getting, because it's almost like indoctrination. You get told,
I
like,
think it always happens, but like I've noticed at times as well. I have noticed that.
But I mean, you know, you get told when you're younger, like, oh, the English they don't even like our Scottish notes. And I've been to England, and yeah, I've been refused. Like in
they
some
won't
shops,
take Scottish fivers and that.
They won't take Scottish notes. They just won't take them, and they're supposed to.
They'll take all your iron brew down and sell it to us.
They'll take what?
They take all your iron brew down and sell it.
Aye.
I would see whenever like I'm down south, like if I'm in like a bar or whatever like that, or like not in a bar, like but like I'm I don't know, just like wherever I'm ordering like a soft drink, like I always ask for an iron brew, and like I'll date in the most Scottish way that I can.
What, when you're in England?
Aye, like you got like if I'm in a McDonald's or that.
Yeah.
Iron brew, please. Iron brew. I spent 7 years of my life on the heroin. Another 8 years of my life trying to get off it on the methadone.
That should be a sketch. That should be like a Lemmy sketch where, like, you know, you're in Scotland and you're like, "Aye, how you doing, pal? How you doing?" You know, like you go over to.
All right, mate. What do you want?
And then it's like, "Hey, fuck are you saying?"
I said, "What do you want, mate?"
It just becomes like the Scot. But I bet you that happens for anywhere. You know, like if
like a Frenchman comes over here, he's like, "I want snails."
You're like, wow,
fuck off, mate.
You just amped it up to 7.
You don't even eat snails. It's an urban legend. It's a myth.
What are you talking about? Well, I can't even. I'm bad at accents.
What's the snails and the frog legs and the garlic and the onions on my neck and a ballet.
Oh, what was that fucking? Never mind. Can't remember it. It was a joke somewhere there. Sorry, Ryan. What else were you saying? Did we finish what you were talking about?
He was going to talk about DPRK.
Oh yeah.
Like Kim Jong Un stated that every male student in North Korea.
Every male, I believe, Ryan.
Every male. No.
The story was every male student.
Yeah,
was it?
I think it was every student. And
I stand corrected.
Was it also military?
Yeah, in the military as well. Apparently that's already been in motion for years though, like they've always had to follow the leader's haircut. But imagine telling your whole nation you will get a haircut or you'll probably not.
I was actually going to talk about this last week.
So was I, yeah. And I completely forgot about it. Yeah, what a fucking nut job.
But I heard like they're all pissed off at him, like for 2 reasons, right? One,
wait,
obviously,
who?
The Koreans, the North Koreans are all pissed off at Kim Jong Un.
No.
Well, apparently, like secretly pissed off because if they were real pissed off, they would get put in political jail.
Yeah, where did you get this information from?
I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
That has a big nose that knows a guy.
Like, first of all, they're obviously going to be a kind of peed off because they need to get the same haircut as this haircut.
I'm more outraged that you said peed off.
And it said haircut. Yeah. Right, so they're annoyed at that, right? Number one. Number two is like his haircut. Like they like would ridicule that haircut because they call that a Chinese smuggler's haircut.
Yeah,
and that's like a point of ridicule for them.
Yeah.
So like we're all going to look like fucking Chinese smugglers.
No,
now.
no. Is it? I think it's a point of ridicule for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Right. I'm not sure if the North Koreans
they don't like it.
Even, they might not even
but
be aware of that.
They don't want to be classed as Chinese smugglers. And also the other thing that I heard as well was that like see before this happened, like you think, oh well, the fucking that shit. They could get like they used to get their haircuts governed anyway. Like the men could only choose from like 10 different hairstyles.
Yeah.
And the women could only choose from 18 different hairstyles. Like, they had a fucking book. I'm sure I've seen in one of them Shane Smith things that he was looking through a book of, like, haircuts or something like that.
So there was already a regulated...
Aye. It's fucked up,
I guess
man.
it's not so much of a blow then, but still...
It's kind of like... See, like, when you get a job in some places and they tell you, like, you aren't allowed to grow a beard. Like, if you want to grow a beard, you've got to go on holiday kind of thing.
Aye. I had that problem at an old job of mine.
I read that if, like, in North Korea, if your hair had like 2 tones through it, say you were going grey, like it was kind of punishable to walk down the street with 2-toned hair. It had to be all one or the other.
Yeah,
what are you?
That's fucking great. No, the beard thing though, I mean, you can kind of understand if it's a hygiene thing.
Well, see, I used to work in Booker's and Stirling, and like I worked there for years, and then this new manager came and he pulled me up for my beard. And I was like, but he's... And it wasn't like it was fucking like... I never had like a massive beard. Like I always would go to a certain... Like maybe like what you've kind of got... It's shorter than you've got now even, Sam. But like they would... Like, and I was like, but when you hired me, I had a beard. So you can't fucking... Get, like, I've got a job and then you're like, now you need to get rid of the job. And I'm like, you fucking hired me knowing that I had a beard. Do you know what I mean?
I had a job interview one time for years ago for Primark.
I thought it was a story that you had a job interview one time.
Oh!
You need to tell your story about Burger King, Sam. How you kind of lost your job in Burger King.
Oh, that's
I lost my job. Yeah, if we've got time, we've only got 8 minutes left. I was trying to fit in a joke about if we all had, if they did what Kim Jong Un.
No.
If we had the equivalent, yeah, I think it is.
Aye.
If we had the equivalent here and everyone was like mandated, they had to have like Boris Johnson's haircut.
Oh my god. That'd be horrible.
But no, I had this interview and like I thought, now I had a beard, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going for this job interview. I might as well scrub up. So I shaved the beard, but then like had like this nice stubble, like, you know, and really like perfected.
Like designer stubble.
Yeah. Like had the line and, you know, coming down here, and it was like nice looking stubble. And I go in and she goes, like, you know, I can't remember the way she said it, but she was basically like, yeah, you really should shave before an interview.
Aye.
And I'm like, fuck you. This is like, I actually just walked out.
Did you?
Nah.
I wish you did, Sam.
I could have, you know what I mean? Now fuck her. Like, you're going to refuse me a job selling clothes because I've got a bit of stubble. That's ridiculous.
Some people are like, you can't work here if you've got tattoos on your lower arm. They must always be covered. And then like you walk into the shop and people are wearing jumpers, but they've got tattoos sticking out the top of their tops on their necks and stuff.
Aye.
Like, does that not look much more...
I knew a guy that had to like constantly cover up a tattoo as well. Get to wear a kind of...
It's another fucking nonsense. Nonsense thing. Yeah, the Burger King story.
It's a good one. You need to tell the viewers about this.
I don't know. Does it make me look like an asshole though?
No, you don't need to name anybody. You just need to... Nah, it doesn't make you look like an asshole. It's funny.
Alright, we'll end on this. So I had a job in Burger King. And do you know what? I actually liked working in Burger King. It was alright. It was a good... Because it was a really easy job. Like, I think it's hard when you're in the kitchen. But this was just standing in front of the till. You know, someone says something to you. And this is what I always go about. This job's automated. Because it's so easy. Like, anyone could do it. Like I could just turn the till the other way, and the customer could come in and say, "Oh yeah, I want that," and then it gets sent to the kitchen. But of course, in this day and age, they've got people standing there, and so I was one of those people at one point. And there was this girl, obviously not going to say her name, but she was working there, and she was kind of stressed because she had been working there for 3 years, and she'd never been promoted to anything above what I now was, and I'd been working there like 2 months, you know, at this point. Right. In fact, was I not there longer? I think I was there about 4 or 5 months, and like I'm at the same level as she is. And before working in Burger King, she worked in KFC, for a couple of years and was never promoted.
And is KFC a step up or a step down?
KFC?
To Burger King, is that like a step down? Is she taking a step down, did she feel?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. It just depends. I think Burger King's better than KFC.
Aye, but the one in...
But I don't know.
some... Like, I like a KFC, but sometimes I just feel like... Like, I don't like the one in Stirling. I just feel like they've just got, like...
It looks...
they've just got rubbish people that work there. Not that I know them or that, but like I just...
Yeah, I know what you mean though. But yeah, I guess if anything, you'd say Burger King was a bit of a step up.
Mm-hmm.
But still, she'd been working in fast food for like 5 years and had never got... And it wasn't like she didn't want to. You know, she's always applying to get higher up the chain and all that stuff. And of course, she never made it. So, but she had this attitude then. And this was one of the reasons why she never made it. She had zero customer service skills. Could not talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was just a bit of a cow, you know. But she would talk to you, like, as if she'd talk down to you. She'd talk to you as if she was the manager of the whole place.
Right.
And you're like, you're not. And like, I'd be in the middle of doing something now, and there wasn't like a list of things you had to do, but you know what needs cleaned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know there's like the milkshake machine needs cleaned, the fryer bit needs cleaned, and all these the trays, they all need cleaned, right? So I'm like washing the things, and it's dead. There's no one else there, right?
Right.
So I'm like washing these things, and she turns around and says to me, she's like, "Sam, I'm going to have to get you to clean out that the milkshake machine."
Right.
And I'm like, I know the milkshake machine needs cleaned. I'm in the middle of cleaning something else. You don't fucking tell me what I'm need to do. I'm alright. Like, so, like, I turned it into this thing where whenever she gave me an order, I made it out like she was asking me for help, like she was struggling with her duties.
Right.
Right. And I almost said her name. And so like she'd be like, you know, clean out whatever it was, clean out the milkshake machine, and I would say, look, I've got stuff to do. If you're struggling with your work, you need to speak to a manager. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'd say to her, and she would be fuming. Like, you know, it turned into this thing where she's like just so bad at her job. She's like asking me for help. So she hated that. Now I didn't mind her bullshit. Like, she used to upset people. People used to, like, there was other like girls and stuff would be crying because of the way that she'd speak to them and stuff. Like, she's just a horrible person to be around. No redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Right.
Now, I didn't mind her talking shit.
Yeah.
But one day we were there and she actually fucking interfered with like my order.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the last straw. I was like, I just kind of snapped a little bit. So annoyed with her. Like, and you know, that's what I'm saying. This might make me look like a bit of an asshole, this story, but you have no idea. I was there for months with this fucking woman. And so what it is, it's such a stupid fucking thing. But basically, you had in the Burger King that we were in, is you just used to give them the cup, and then the person would go over and fill up there was the self-service drinks bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that was broken one day, so whenever we took an order, we had to go and get the drinks at the drive-through bit. We had to fill up their drinks for them, which, you know, you would do that in any other restaurant, so it's no big deal. So I'd go over and I'd fill up the cups. Now, this was another part of this story that became like a dilemma. There was no ice, right?
Oh shit.
Now, what happens when you fill up the cup? If it's a medium cup, you press medium, but the machine compensates for the ice, so it only fills up to a certain amount. Yeah. But because there's no ice, it's only filling them up just over halfway, and you can't give someone that drink. Mm-hmm. But then if you were to click large, it would be too much, right? Because it's a medium cup. So your option, this sounds ridiculous. I'm even telling this fucking story. Thanks, Ryan. But
I've never heard the story in this much detail before. I'm enjoying it.
Well, so what happened was, there's two ways of doing it.
The best thing is that I heard this story while we were in Burger King and the girl was working.
Did you?
Yeah. Sam just suddenly seen him when he like started talking and he was like, "Oh, how you doing?" And then he's like, "I've got this story for you."
Are you outside drying?
No.
Okay.
You sound like you're outside.
We don't have much time left. Actually, we're on the thing,
sorry.
so I'm gonna have to run through this. So like, so there's no ice. So the way you do it is either you push a medium it fills it up to whatever, and then you stand and manually push in the auto fill until it's up to the right point. Or you can push the large, and then when it gets up to the right point, you press stop.
Right, okay.
So that's your two ways of filling up the cup. So my way of doing it was just, I can push large, go get something, come back over, and then push stop when it's at the bit, rather than push medium and wait, and then when it gets to medium, hold the thing in until it tops up. You can do it either way, right? I pushed the large on this guy's drink, and
Hail Mangy Sam.
And she looks, and it's a medium cup, and she goes, "That's not the right button."
Uh-huh.
She stops it. My fucking customer, my drink, I'm dealing with it. I'm so incompetent, you know. She stops it, and then pushes the medium, which by her fucking logic, it's already been filled up. So push the medium's now going to overflow anyway. So I was just like, how dare you fucking jump in, and you know, it's fair enough telling me I'm wrong all the time and but actually coming in and interfering. Because for me, she was like this just little idiot on the side, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, being sarcastic back to her. But when she's actually coming in and interfering, I'm like, now I can't go give this guy this drink, you know, because she's fucked up. So I'm like, all right, okay. You want to take control of this? So I grabbed the drink and just launched it over her, and then that was it. I got fired. But you know what's funny about it? Everyone else fucking hated her, and the managers even disliked her. They knew what she was like, and I was told that the customer saw me do this, and he made a complaint. Right. And I was told that had he not made the complaint, I'd have been alright. Because everyone fucking understood, and I explained what happened, and they were like, no, yeah, you're right, she shouldn't have, you know, interfered and all that. Like, you shouldn't have thrown the drink over her. But
and did you say anything? Or did you just go...
No, I just said, alright, okay, you want to take control of it? There you are. You have it. There you are.
Do you think she's still working there, though, scratching her head, wondering why she's not being promoted?
Probably.
Like, does she not see the
but that's... But I'll tell you, I can't work in those places, man. I just can't do it. I can't deal with fucking people doing that shit. Other people have the tolerance for it, and other people would just be able to go, oh, whatever, you know, like, I'll just empty this drink out and start again and pretend that didn't happen. I can't do that, man. Fucking people, fair enough, people are idiots, but don't be fucking interfering, you know. Don't be touching my... don't be fucking up my shit, or you'll get some juice thrown in your face.
Oh my god. I wish I'd seen that.
So yeah, that was an embarrassing story, but I'm glad I told it. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, well, keeping it good for the viewers, you know.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, bit of excitement. Yeah, we're 3 minutes over. Good. So I'm gonna end it right there. Thanks very much for phoning in, Ryan.
Welcome.
Thanks, Ryan. Aye. Thanks to Steve.
Thanks to Steve as well. Yeah, that's right.
Thanks to Creepy Kid scratching his balls in the train in Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Munchkin. Thanks to shit celebrities. Thanks to...
Thanks to North Korea.
Thanks to North Korea.
Thanks for North Korea. Yeah. Hope you had fun, everyone. Don't forget to click like. If you're watching this and you're not already subscribed, you should probably subscribe. What else can they do? Like us on Facebook as well.
That's Facebook. What is it? COTB Podcast. I think it's on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because some other fucking asshole has the name.
Aye. So facebook.com/COTB /bruv/COTB podcast. Right.
And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, no, sorry, our catchphrase. Do you want to join us, Ryan?
Sure.
For a change, Ryan, you might as well.
Why no?
Let's go. Thanks for
everyone. It's got the a kind of transcript of the suicide note and stuff in it, and a copy of it, but it's really interesting, and they just kind of, but like he'd said that he was, he talked about it when he was younger, about how he wanted to grow up to be a rock and roll star, and then die at the height of his fame, and then everybody would adore him and all this kind of stuff, and he'd conducted interviews with himself in his diaries for music magazines.
Yeah.
So he'd obviously thought and planned out this kind of fame. And
see, it's something I've never looked into, and I think it's I think we've got a link here. I think it's to do with I'm not really sure if I have any sort of gain either way out of if he if he did kill himself, it's kind of my life's the same. Like,
oh no, I completely think the same. I just think it's quite interesting.
Yeah, but there's a thing with celebrities as well, and I mean, like, there's people that believe Elvis isn't dead.
Oh, yeah, I know.
There was and it's a weird thing. Like, if it's like an idol or something, or if you've got a hero and they killed themselves, it's almost like you wouldn't want to believe that. So you're more susceptible to entertain any sort of notion. And Michael Jackson as well. Michael Jackson, there's crazy stuff with Michael Jackson about they think that he's now. It's all to do with, like, they've got these pictures of this other guy. I cannot remember who it is, but they think that this guy's Michael Jackson, and they're doing diagrams where they're lining up like his face and the eyes and the nose, and they're like, look, it all matches. This is, Michael Jackson, and you're just kind of like, it's not like, just because his eyes and the nose line up, and you found two pictures that kind of. They look that there's a similar shape and all
like,
that
how
stuff.
many like Michael Jackson look-alike is there in the world?
But that adds to the conspiracy. That's the reason why it could be true, because he's already had plastic surgery. What if he did this mental thing? Whoa, we've got a call already. Hello.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, dude.
Hello.
I don't know. There's about a 20-second delay. We were talking about Michael Jackson. There's like conspiracy theories about him. I'm going to put your volume up, actually.
Yeah, I heard that bit.
Yeah,
but I was thinking, like, have you heard about the Tupac stuff?
Aye.
One sec. Just introduce yourself first.
Oh, I'm Stephen. Hiya.
This is Stephen. Woohoo! Like, right, okay, Tupac.
God, it's so mad. Like, that. I actually spent, like, on one of my random internet nights, I spent like an hour or so listening to all these documentaries and stuff about it. It's just wrong. Like, for a photo shoot, he done this like neck slit thing where they pretended to slit his neck, and
all right,
in photos of him dead, this cuts in that on his arms and stuff where he was shot or whatever it was, were the exact same, and it was like picture perfect and stuff. It was just.
I've heard a lot about the Tupac thing as well.
I see. I've only heard like a little bit about it. What's the Machiavelli stuff?
Machiavelli was like I'm sure it was like an artist that he talked about Machiavelli, and then I think Machiavelli was supposed to be like his
like his alter ego kind of thing.
Aye, it's something like that.
Because there's another rapper as well, and it must not be Machiavelli. He must go by a different name. But there's a rapper just now that people are convinced, like, it sounds like Tupac. He just raps exactly like Tupac. He's talking about all the same stuff, and people are convinced that this is Tupac. But he's like recording it, and then this guy's going out and performing it.
Right. So like the recorders are different from the performer.
Whoa! Say that again.
So it's like too close to Tupac style, no to be him type thing.
Yeah, and I mean, there's all sorts of like, they've lined up the voice. All that stuff, but I don't know. Well, I mean, whenever you hear about that stuff, I mean, you're not really dealing with experts. I don't think there's like the experts of,
But like, folk can sing like other people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like stars in your eyes.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, and especially if you're influenced. That's true though.
Aye.
But especially if you're influenced, like, and how influential is Tupac in the rap community? There's
like he couldn't have done it, but he was like a heavy drug user. Like, he had obviously built up a resistance tolerance. To it, tolerance, and
I see. But that's the thing, though. That's like such a speculative guess.
And surely when you inject it, surely when you inject it, like, it doesn't take effect. Like, it's not like he's done. Like, he's not got time to, like, how long does it take to pull a trigger?
No, I don't know. Is it because some people? Well, I've only seen this in the movies and stuff, like in Trainspotting, where like they inject it and then they're like instantly passed out before they can even take like the needle out and stuff.
I've seen that.
So.
But he's got a high resistance. But they were saying that like there was like a lot of.
But surely they would know from all the forensic stuff if he didn't.
Well, they didn't. Well, I don't know. I think there was like I've heard some arguments about like the position of the guns. Like the gun was like too long, like he couldn't have pulled it. But like he could have pulled it. I mean, like he's got two arms. Like, and he's obviously got this like resistance to heroin. Like he takes it that often. Yeah. He was that heavy a user. Like he could have had the gun sitting there and then put it in and then just flip the trigger with his thumb or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I seen a thing as well. Like they're talking about like they're going to reopen the case after new evidence has been discovered, and I was like, holy shit, what's fucking been discovered? I went on and they're like, oh, it's just like a box of photos that were taken from the crime scene that were never really looked at properly, or they were never developed. And I was like, well, you're not really fucking... But then the guy, like the police kind of guy, because he'd been looking into them, and because the 10-year anniversary, but he was just like, oh, we're just, look, we found them, we're not going to really do anything with them. But everybody was like, they're fucking going to reopen it and that. But it's quite a crazy thing. I mean, I think he killed himself. So
you have to think about it as well, there's like always some sort of gain from looking into a conspiracy. You know, like I
think the idea behind like the Courtney Love thing is like she was after his money.
Well, the thing is, you've got a lot of people that are his fans, and they don't want to believe that he sort of
would do it to himself.
Would do that, would kind of because I don't know, I mean, it just lessens him, you know.
But see, like I've read like he had that kind of famous quote, like was it him that said it? I don't know if he originally said it, but he kind of used it, like it's better to burn out than fade away.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
And he always said that, like I read a book, it wasn't by him, it was by this guy called Charles R. Cross, and it's called Heavier Than Heaven. And like if you're interested in like the Nirvana stuff or Kurt Cobain, it's a really good book. Really,
is that all about the conspiracy stuff?
No, it's basically about what happened. Do you know what I mean? And he kind of like, he goes to a certain point and he takes into like eyewitness accounts of people that he spoke to and things that did happen, and like kind of he based like a lot of it is on facts, and then he kind of fills in the blanks at the end. And like he says, like that Courtney Love, she had like a private investigator that was following him and stuff like that, and then like he disappeared, like he was in a rehabilitation kind of centre, a rehab centre, and he escaped and ran away and all that kind of stuff, and then went back to where he was from, and then he was in their mansion, and then friends of his went round. I'm sure it was like...
Was Dave Grohl there as well?
He was there for a intervention. They tried to give him an intervention.
On the day?
No, not that day. It was like 2 days before he was found. His old friend that was in like an old band with him or something, and I've got a feel, I don't know if it was this private investigator or somebody else was in the house, and like they searched the house high and low for him, and they couldn't find him. And then like he was sure as like they were coming out the driveway, kind of looked back and he seen somebody in the garage, like the garages were open, and he seen somebody in the garage, and like apparently that was like the last time he'd seen him alive. But it wasn't like a confirmed sighting, like they just like seen somebody, and then somebody came in to like do electrics or something, and then found him in the house, and like he'd left a note on his counter in the kitchen, and he addressed his like suicide note to this boarder, and that was like a childhood friend of his, like an invisible friend. And he addressed the note to this boarder, and like it's a really good book.
It was just salt and vinegar without the other stuff then, maybe. But yeah. Well,
they said to me, my colleague says to me, salt and vinegar, and I instantly was like, you can't put salt and vinegar crisps on a sandwich. I was like, it doesn't go. Like you wouldn't go into a shop and look for a sandwich that was like salty and vinegary. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't like go into Subway and say, can you put salt and vinegar on my sandwich?
Yeah, Subway don't do crisps on the sandwiches.
No, just like salt and vinegar, real salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that.
Although Subway do salt though.
Do they?
Yeah, they ask you at the end if you want salt or pepper.
Oh, I've not heard that. Oh well, you don't ask you for vinegar.
Wait a minute though, because they do have the sauces.
Sake, Sam, I've no argument. This is my last thing here.
They do have the sauces.
Right.
I don't think they've got a vinegar sauce, but they may have like a vinaigrette.
Aye. But you wouldn't put salt and vinegar on a sandwich if you're making it in the house.
Nah, I don't think so.
Like this person says to me,
have you ever tried to make your own crisps with salt and vinegar? Like you had a packet of plain crisps.
I tried to make crisps before, it didn't go very well.
But like if you ever get a packet of plain crisps and you're like, I'll just put a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar, and you're like, God, I haven't done that since I was a kid, but it goes fucking wrong.
Does it?
It's just not the...
Is it just go soggy?
Must be a different type of vinegar or something.
Well... Because you get them salt in a bag packets.
Just makes the crisp soggy.
It fucking would. Do you remember them salt mixing, what were they, Ready and Shake or whatever it was? It was like a bag of plain crisps with nothing on them, and you got a bag of salt and you got to put the salt in yourselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes folk would get like 3 bags of salt in their packet.
That's kind of a bit of a fuck you to the customer though, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I mean, we could just mix it, but you do it.
But then the same company sells ready salted, and it's like the same thing.
Yeah. Although, but that's salt as well, isn't it?
Aye.
What's the difference between plain and ready salted?
Ready salted's got salt in it,
Is
and
that-
plain's just plain.
But so okay. Because I was thinking, is plain just ready salted? I
No,
don't know.
plain crisps are just like
Do you know what you used to get?
what?
I never had them, but my friend was telling me about them. You used to get chocolate flavoured crisps,
What?
apparently, and they were all like brown and stuff.
No.
It wasn't that they were chocolate. It was like they were just chocolate flavoured. So it was
In this
just like,
country?
yeah, I think so.
Oh my god,
Sure, he was telling me he got them.
that's quite minging.
Yeah, we should. See, that's annoying because we could look for a picture of these things, but then we can't really
Aye, I know.
show anyone else. But yeah, Google chocolate flavoured crisps and let us know if it's a real
You
thing.
get them snap things, that are like they look like Pringles but they're chocolate. Is that what they're called?
I have no idea.
Oh well. Well, this person today that we were having the conversation with came out with this one, right? You take a roll, like a morning roll or something, right, and then like cut a hole in the top of the crust, right? Then hollow out the middle of the roll, right? Take all the dough out back through the hole, right? So you've got like a hollow roll.
So it's a donut.
No, because it doesn't go right the way through.
Or just on the top.
Yeah, just like a hole in the top and then scoop it out. And I was like, this is like a fucking lot of work. And then put butter inside it, right?
Right.
Stuff it with salt and vinegar crisps, mash it up, and then eat it.
It's good when they're mashed up.
But fucking why not just cut the roll in half and just, like, why go to the effort of carving out the thing?
I don't know. I thought you were going to say like you put the butter around the edge and then you like melt it and it does something.
No,
It
we had
reacts in a way.
we made toasties at work today. They were incredible.
Yeah.
Aye man, with sweet chilli on them and cheese and chicken and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that was a half-hour conversation.
That was fucking brilliant. What else? My next thing. This is my last thing, Sam.
Oh no.
I think it is my last thing. Is it? It's the second today. In 3 days' time, it's the 10-year anniversary of Kurt Cobain killing himself.
Right.
I think on the 5th. I'm sure it's the 5th. Did he kill himself? Any opinions?
I'm not conspiratorial about that.
Why not?
From what I've heard, it's just alright. He killed himself.
Aye.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I think
Maybe
folk
there is
are conspiratorial about it. I don't see, like it's just like I never bought the moon conspiracies. And I never bought the Kurt Cobain stuff. Like a lot of folks say, like Courtney Love had stuff to do with it, and folks say like with the amount of like heroin that was in his system.
When April's first, it's just like, oh, okay, so I can't do that now.
Aye.
Now I'm just gonna have to do something else.
Somebody's attempt at April fooling me this year, Sam, was telling me that I had shite on my shoe, and that was it. I just looked in and they went April Fools, and I went, alright.
Good one.
I know, it's fucking really imaginative, like pushing the boundaries and that, but not exciting.
Yeah, maybe we're just growing up, Paul. Maybe we're just getting older.
Aye.
Come
I
about
looked into it and it was just like it fucking just goes back ages, and there's like loads of different stories about where it did come from and mistranslations of things and that. I was like, I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
There's too much hassle. I was like, I can't be bothered.
What I was interested though is did it start off as like it was just a joke, you had to tell a joke on that day, and now it's evolved to this thing where no, it's not. It's no longer just jokes. Now it's all about deceiving people. Like
Aye.
this fucking Google Maps shit. And there is some good ones. I remember last year there was a few good ones. I can't really remember what much of them were, but I remember like thinking, oh, that's pretty funny. Whereas now I'm just kind of like, oh, it's just a day I have to endure now. Fucking just bullshit.
Aye, I know.
And then
No, I
some of them
didn't enjoy
don't
it.
crop up till like ages later. Like there was the what's that site called, Firebox?
But then it's, I don't know.
Well, they did a thing with the Iron Man suit, and it was like, oh,
Aye.
we're gonna be selling this. The real Iron Man suit is
Aye.
we've had all the weapons and stuff removed, but you can still fly in it, and it
I've
looks
seen
like
it as
Iron Man.
well, aye.
And everyone's like, oh, that's cool. And it's like, no, this is months ago. Look back, it was April 1st.
Aye.
Got uploaded. It's just a
I seen a thing in some car parking, like they fucking made them effects in like the 80s. Like it's not going to be hard to do nowadays. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. And I don't know if I should be a bit of a Nazi about it. Like it's probably not that harmful or not that bad a thing to have. It's just annoying now. Like I'm not.
It would be cool if, like, I don't know.
But
Just fucking wasting time, mate, Sam. We just want the good news.
Time
Time
wasting bullshit.
That is. But no, I wasn't that impressed with April Fools. I I had a question posed to me today.
Shit, hold on, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Alright, aye.
Someone could be watching this for the first time going, am I just supposed to know who these guys are?
Like Barry Scott.
Who's Barry Scott?
Hi, I'm Barry Scott.
Oh yeah.
He just expects you to know who he is.
Well, at least he introduces himself.
But who is he?
I don't know.
But he says it like he is somebody.
Yeah. And it's always a different guy
Hi,
as
I'm
well.
Troy McClure. And it's the same guy. Even for the old ones.
No, it's a different guy, isn't
I'm
it?
sure it's the same guy.
I thought they changed the guy.
Maybe. They can't have because it's Barry Scott.
Well, he's just playing a fictional character though.
But the way he comes on, it's like fucking... Like, no, like, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such films as... And all this kind
At
of
least
stuff.
Troy McClure's always been the same guy.
Aye, I know. He was always the same guy.
I mean, it's a good thing. This is actually a good
Do you know what?
opportunity.
Just put the lines on all night, Sam. If we've got nothing prepared, just open the lines up. We just go mad.
I suppose we could do. But then if people are tuning in later on, they won't know that it's now line time.
That's
Tell
true.
you what, we'll put it on if anyone's watching now and is thinking about phoning in or whatever. We're on Skype. It is Chairman of the board, all one word.
I like
was
that noise.
Sound of me signing in. So, yeah, give us a call. If not, we'll announce it again at 10 o'clock. We usually start taking calls. But no, I was going to say it's a good opportunity though, because the sort of format that I had in mind for the podcast initially was I'll kind of go through my news app and I'll see if there's something, and we'll just kind of
talk
about that.
Well, I've got something. Somebody asked me a question today, Sam.
Okay.
And we actually talked about this for half an hour. Now, I don't know if that says it's a good topic or we were just really fucking bored, right? What crisps do you put on sandwiches? What's your favourite crisp sandwich?
I fucking had that dilemma today.
Really?
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I don't know. Depends if you're putting something else in the sandwich. Because I made a sandwich today.
Well, you can if you want, but it has to be...
Oh, you can't do that.
That's what I thought as well. My colleague said that to me, so...
Coffee braid, like I could see it in his cheeks. Sam doesn't introduce it, embarrassed. But I think he was.
Oh, Paul. That's us.
Oh, what is my crisp?
Oh my goodness. Run and get them then, Hazel.
My name is Sam, and that's not all. I got a pretty good show with my good friend Paul. So listen up to the chairman of the board. I talk to him and he talks to me. We talk a lot of shit, but you get it for free. So don't complain, these gadgets cost a lot. So now we're at the end of the song, and everybody knows what's going on. So here we have the chairman of the... Yes, we have the chairman of the board. Board.
Bow. Oh, Sam.
Sorry. Hiya!
Hiya,
Episode
Thanks.
7. Woo!
Thanks for joining us. Episode 7.
Hi everyone. We have nothing prepared for today.
No. Not really. I've got some total last minute stuff bunched together in half conversation, Sam.
Yeah. Sometimes works out well though when we don't have anything prepared,
Mhm.
I think. Because it can come across too forced, I think, when you've got something prepared. It comes across forced when you've got something in your head that you want to say. And you want to
you're
like
waiting for a
say
gap.
Yeah, and if you want to say it the right way, and yeah, but no. So where is this going to go, Paul?
Well, it was April Fool's this week,
Oh yeah,
and I have to say, I'm let down with April Fool's of nowadays, Sam.
I fucking don't like it.
I used to like it.
Yeah, I've decided I don't like it because like what happens is I usually get up in the morning and I've got like my wee news app and I go through and see what's happening
Aye,
on the
that's
day.
exactly the same
And it's
reason
like,
I don't like
I
it.
can't do it.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah,
And then like, it's not like as much as like, how would you say it, like private or personal April Fools to an extent. It's more like even companies are doing it. It's more of a thing like, oh, I wonder what April Fools are going to happen to me today. It's more like, I wonder what April Fools this company will put out. Like Nokia put out like the fake like handsets, and like apparently Samsung and some other company had these like tech gloves or something, and that was like an April Fool, and just everything. You're just like, I don't believe that.
yeah.
You just instantly don't believe it.
I saw something that was on the same day,
Mhm.
and I think this probably was a real thing, but it was like Saudi Arabia are now going to start treating atheists, some sort of piece of legislation. They can now treat atheists as terrorists, and I'm like, this is on April Fools. Like this could just be bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's not though. I haven't looked back into it right enough. But I just kind of have to ignore all the news on.
I just didn't listen. I just didn't believe anything. I just became incredibly skeptical for a day.
Yeah.
Just not trusting anybody.
Did you take note of any good ones though?
No, I never seen any good ones.
There was something Google Maps was doing something with Pokemon.
Oh, I heard about that, but I never I don't know, none kind of blew my way. I was like,
I couldn't even look into it. I couldn't look. Oh, this might be interesting. I don't know if you.
Alright, I thought this was something that was interesting. I was like, it's a fucking bottle opener or something. I brought it through from the kitchen for us.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then,
well, it was good when you were a kid and like, you know, like, I don't know, you could be in school or something. You're like, let's play a prank on the teacher because it's April Fool's and we get
and
to
you gotta get away with it.
And then they introduced this rule of, oh no, if it's after 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then it doesn't
when
count.
Somebody says that to me as well. When did that come about? Has that always been a rule?
I don't know, maybe.
I've never heard that in my life.
I've heard it for like the past few years, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a new thing or if it was always a thing and just no one ever told me.
I don't know. I just don't like it. I just think it's. I don't know. I just never got anything out of it because as soon as somebody would say something, I'd be like, nah. I just wouldn't believe it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have to the best way to do it is to catch you off guard.
You know what? I used to enjoy it before I sort of started paying attention to the news and I get excited waking up in the morning and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check what's going on in the world.